double back.
Well, for Michael Jordan, his legendary stature begins here at the University of North Carolina. Interestingly enough, when Michael came into college, he wasn't thought of as going to be the savior to North Carolina. North Carolina was already #1 team in the nation. So all of a sudden he comes into this talented team where he could develop and learn his skills and learn his craft. And I think that was the best thing for him. The game between North Carolina and Georgetown. This game is so important because you have 3 top 75 players playing in this game. Patrick Ewing was probably the premier player in college basketball, along with James Worthy, and now you're adding Michael Jordan to the mix. Michael became a focal point inside of the game that I don't know if Georgetown was aware of or was ready for. I think Michael Jordan hitting that game-winning shot propelled him into a great stratosphere of confidence. This is where he honed his skills to become the greatest basketball player that we've ever seen.
Well, New Orleans is buzzing tonight with the national championship in the Superdome.
Fans, welcome to the college championship game. Today's matchup, the Georgetown Hoyas and the North Carolina Tar Heels. For Georgia.
Welcome, everyone, to the Dome here in New Orleans. It's the 1982 National Championship game. The Georgetown Hoyas facing off with the North Carolina Tar Heels. With Clark Kellogg, Coach Mike Fratello, and our reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Mike, both of these teams featuring incredible freshmen.
For North Carolina, guard Michael Jordan has been fantastic. Averaging about 13 points per game, shooting well over 50% from the field. Jordan is a big game player.
Change the camera. How I always play.
And for the Hoyas, Clark, the 7-foot freshman, Pat Ewing leads the way.
And you know what, Kevin, defensively, I don't know if I've seen anybody better than Ewing. Controls the paint, protects the rim, and you can be assured that Pat Ewing is going to make it tough for Carolina to score the ball inside.
And even as a freshman, he will have an impact on this game.
Yeah, I agree.
In the Hoyas backcourt, Serby Boyd and Roy Duncan, with John Nash and Harold McRae at the forward. And star Pat Ewing is the 5. For UNC, it's Adam Barnett and Michael Jordan at the guard spots. At forward, American James Worthy. And Sam Perkins is the center.
These schools' talented freshmen, they will have a lot to say about who wins tonight.
Ewing the pass to Nash. McRae kicks to Duncan. Over Jordan. They get it back. Here's Ewing. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
Ewing.
Hard for North Carolina to contest this. Ewing uses his size to snatch the rebound and get a shot of his own.
Clark, Ewing and Jordan, incredible freshman talents in different ways.
Yeah, you know, Kevin, Ewing's MO is to dominate the inside defensively, rebounding and blocking shots, rim protecting, scoring near the hoop. Jordan is looking to get his by shooting and slashing. Play lockdown perimeter D. Boy, it's a joy to watch both of these guys play, and I can't wait to see them get after it.
I can't wait either. Duncan dishes to Ewing. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
I like the effort from the Tar Heels inside, but Ewing is committed to taking the shot and gets to the line.
The Hoyas shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. free throws good from Ewing.
At the free throw line, Pat Ewing is solid. Good mechanics. I think he could get even better.
Here's Jordan. Michael Jordan, what a leaper.
Flying high, Jordan levitates.
Duncan outside. Passes to Nash. Here's McCray. Worthy defending. McCray passes to Nash. Tries from the block. Ewing trying to get open. McCray, he can't get it to go. Good work defensively by Worthy. Clark and Mike, as we know, two big rule differences between the college and NBA game. No three-point line in NCAA basketball. And Clark, no shot clock as well.
Yeah, I think those rules, Kevin, favor teams that focus on the inside play. Guys like Pat Ewing. It also rewards those teams that are patient. Teams like UNC who are prone to play a delay game at times.
Tough hoop by Sleepy. Every basket he makes, Floyd rises up those draft boards.
Jordan, the pass to Bacon. Good, and it's Jordan picking up the assist. Bacon's got his second bucket tonight.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly, that was their game plan coming in.
Nash outside. And there's the pass to Duncan. Here's Floyd. Barnett covering.
That's interesting.
Pass to Nash. Goes up to the stripe. Nope, not that time. Nothing for two from the field. Tar Heels leading by 6. He takes it in, and it's Perkins with the jam.
There are so many different ways for guys to stay in shape in the offseason. For Sam Perkins, how about this? He worked a construction job.
Perkins trying to add strength, and we'll see how much it helps in his battle with Pat Ewing down low.
That one goes in
amongst the big, bad Carolina defense. Sleepy Floyd gets it to go.
Here's Jordan. The rebound by the Hoyas. And it's Nash in the corner. Here's Ewing. And he makes good on the way. Ewing's got 6.
That's how you play big. Ewing just brushing off that contact. That's what you want to see out of your center.
Timeout call. The Tar Heels. And a dream deferred. The Tar Heels back once again in this championship game. For more, let's go to our championship sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. When you think about North Carolina, they are seeking their first national title in 25 years. They've been so close so many times. 4 times they were national runners-up, including last year. Sam Perkins and James Worthy are back from that team. They each said they learned a lot from last year's run in the tournament. Kevin?
Thank you, D.A. And for the Tar Heels, Mike, tonight, the X Factor might be a freshman.
This Michael Jordan kid is special. He lives for these big moments. Told me he wished he could have played last year. Might have been a different result.
Stage doesn't seem too big for him, does it, Mike?
Never.
McCray passes to Nash. Duncan outside. Here's McCray. Worthy defending.
On defense, Perkins' long arms are a big factor helping him to alter shots.
Pushing it up. The shot's good from Bacon. Bacon's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
You know, before this weekend, none of these guys have played in a dome. It's hard to shoot in these places, Clark.
Yeah, you know, I think sometimes, Mike, that's a tad overrated, but there is something to the fact that your depth perception is a little bit off. You can't really simulate what it's like in a dome. So I think you look for these teams to really attack and not settle for jump shots.
On the offensive end, Floyd can be very impressive. He's already scored over 2,000 points in his career with Georgetown.
And the Tar Heels making a change here. McLaughlin's checked in. And Georgetown also making a switch. Green's checked in. Here's Barnett. Pass to Bacon. Perkins with it. He's guarded by Ewing. Perkins scoring on Ewing. That is a massive matchup tonight.
Working inside, Perkins able to penetrate that Georgetown defense.
Inside, here's Ewing. Makes it off the glass. Ewing's got 8 points.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Barnett passes to Jordan. Do not test Pat Ewing. Wow, try someone else.
I like that Jordan won't back away. He doesn't back off. Even against tough defense, he takes the shot.
The Tar Heels shooting their first free throws here tonight. Bailey is plugged in for the Hoyas. And so Jordan nails both of them.
Free throw shooting is a skill, and this guy absolutely has it.
To the left wing. Passes it to Bailey.
Illegal defense. North Carolina ball.
Oh, we got the ball. Hey, huh? There's a confusion. I thought it just said North Carolina ball.
Here's Green. Nash outside. There's the pass to Ewing. Down low.
Well, this UNC team, they're known for their delay game. Without a shot clock, they'll hold the ball late, which in turn will shorten the games.
And, you know, Mike, that style's worked extremely well for them this season. North Carolina has won 15 straight games and overall 31-2. Really impressive, smart basketball from a freshman. Jordan showing you good discretion with his shot.
Bailey passes to Ewing. Here's Nash, and it's blocked. It's Jordan on the wing. He's got 14, and Jordan has gotten to 16, passing his season average.
In this huge game, Michael Jordan is stepping into the spotlight.
And the Hoyas call time here.
Straight up facts here, guys. They are getting destroyed down low.
Points in the paint, the topic of this timeout conversation. They need to play with more pride.
The Hoyas trail by 12. Nash outside. Pass to Ewing. Shoots a fader. Almost, but it rolls out. There's Bacon. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Going inside with purpose and on a mission, making it happen in tight.
Yeah, the intensity is outstanding, and high percentage looks are a great way to build the lead.
Pass to Bailey. And here's Nash. Pass to Ford. Green bounce pass. To the middle to stop the run, and the layup is good.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision excellent.
Tony Bailey.
Tar Heels leading by 13. Here's Barnett. Jordan outside. Banked in off the glass. Jordan's got 18 points in the game.
While older players like James Worthy might be the leader of UNC, youngster Michael Jordan is the fire of the Tar Heels.
And how unique is it? We don't often see a freshman, Mike, starting in the national championship game. Jordan certainly a guy to keep an eye on. He's an incredible athlete and a tremendous competitor.
Kept alive. The pass to Ford.
Hello, Danny.
Goes up again. And it's Perkins with the rebound. And now the Tar Heels on the break. Jordan's running. How big has Jordan been for North Carolina? Up to the 20-point mark, ready for the moment. Nash left side. Pass to Ford. Good, and the assist goes to Nash. 8 points for him.
Sleepy Floyd with the tricky make, the best scorer on Georgetown's team. He averages over 16 a game.
Jordan passes to Barnett. Nice shot from 10 feet out. And the Tar Heels lead by 17.
Right out of the starting blocks. They've been dominant at the offensive end.
And that early momentum has helped them put together a nice lead.
Inside. The Hoyas' all-time leading scorer, Sleepy Floyd, into double figures again. Tar Heels leading by 15. Barnett passes to Bacon. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
The story of their offense so far has been just that, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Nash outside. Offensive rebound. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Mike, when we take a look out on the court, we have so much talent out there right in front of us on the floor.
Kevin, there are at least 5 bona fide NBA players in this game. Ewing, Jordan, Perkins, Floyd, Worthy. A star-studded championship game.
And the Tar Heels call time here.
Not a bad time to pump the brakes right here. Check in with everybody and make sure you're speaking in stereo.
Could be a chance to adjust the lineup as well.
Worthy's checked in for North Carolina. And Georgetown also making a switch. Duncan's checked in. Tar Heels leading by 15. Here's Jordan. And the dunk by Jordan.
Great shot selection by North Carolina. This is a team that was over 60% during the regular season.
Here's Floyd. Duncan outside. Pass to Floyd. Ewing right side. And good. Got the English that time as it falls.
Ewing.
And that's 12 points for Patrick Ewing. And it's North Carolina's ball. Outside, Jordan. And it's Jordan slamming it down.
Talk about hang time. Wow. Jordan showing off his incredible balance.
The Hoyas trail by 17. Here's Floyd. He's got 10. Ewing the pass to Floyd. And here's Nash. Shot from 12. Rebound, North Carolina.
Playing in his final game at Georgetown, senior guard Eric Sleepy Floyd with just about 2,300 career points. Floyd is the all-time leader in Hoyas basketball history.
Knocked away. And so it looks like the Hoyas will retain possession here. Here's Floyd. Barnett covering. Passes it to Nash. It's rebounded by Perkins. Perkins got his 4th rebound in this one. And Clark, the man they call Sleepy. Floyd is 6'3", and some kind of excitement for the Hoyas.
Love the way he plays with such flair and enthusiasm and energy. He's the focal point of the Georgetown attack, and I really expect Sleepy Floyd to be a first-round draft pick in the upcoming NBA draft.
He is a dynamo for sure.
Yep.
And now the Tar Heels on the break. Extra emphasis from Worthy, looking to avenge that title loss last year.
Able to rattle the rim with a little flash to boot.
Nash outside. The pass to Duncan. The Hoyas with another miss.
An extra pass there would have put them in a much better spot.
Absolutely not the best decision.
Making the pass to Barnett. Green with the block. And here's Nash. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Pass to Ewing. To end the cold streak. They shoot again. They can't stop Ewing around the bucket.
At just a shade under 7 feet tall, really hard to cover Ewing in space.
And here's Jordan. He'll bring it up for North Carolina. High quality look, and he sinks it. Jordan's got 28 points for the game.
He's been a big factor here in the first half, scoring in bunches.
Georgetown center Pat Ewing, 7-foot freshman sensation, was born in Jamaica. Played lots of soccer and cricket as a youngster. His family moved to Boston for high school, and the rest is history.
And the Hoyas call time here. And naturally, Coach, when the Ewings moved to Boston, that picked up the game of basketball.
Boy, did he ever. Becoming one of the most sought-after recruits ever. Pat visited a few schools, including North Carolina, but Ewing picked Georgetown.
Yeah, I think you like Big John Thompson, didn't you? And the Hoyas making a change here. Weber's checked in. Ewing inside, covered by Perkins. And Patrick Ewing with the slam.
Tell you what, that one felt like more than 2 points. Ewing shaking the floor, firing up his Hoya teammates.
Pass to Bacon. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Boy, he's playing out of his head, nailing everything. And the defense is scrambling to try to stop him right now, and so far, no go.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game. In the battle of star freshmen. And we've been watching it all night, Mike. Scoring-wise, Michael Jordan getting the better of Pat Ewing.
Jordan has raised the level of his game in this NCAA tournament final. Michael living up to the hype thus far.
Indeed he is.
The conference freshman of the year, guard Michael Jordan, appears headed to starter.
Passes it to Weber. Nash outside. On the wing, Ewing. Back to Nash. Kicks it to Duncan. The pass to Nash. Now here's Ewing. Pass to Weber. Fades. It's hauled in by the Tar Heels. Bacon's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And young Michael Jordan, born in Brooklyn. Clark, he grew up in Wilmington, North Carolina.
And Kevin, it's well chronicled, but Jordan didn't make his varsity basketball team until he was a junior. It's an indication of how everybody's journey to development is different. Michael used that slight, though, as fuel, becoming a high school All-American. Michael Jordan, one to keep tabs on as his career progresses.
Worthy trying to break free. Perkins with the bucket. Perkins got his 3rd basket of the night.
Worthy able to drop dimes, and the team success he recognizes is his success as well.
To the paint, and stolen by Perkins. And now the Tar Heels on the break. Finished off the break. Bacon's got 20.
You know, guys, when you push it hard like that on the break, those are the easy buckets that'll be waiting for you.
Duncan outside. Pass to Ewing. Will it go? They get the rebound. Mike, we're still in the first half, but Jordan's been fantastic so far.
Jordan is not just scoring, but he's also been efficient, not wasting his chances.
They've gotten out to a big lead because of superior play on both ends.
No better way to do it. It's much easier to win games when you own both sides of the floor.
Here's Duncan. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The Hoyas shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
2 shots.
Both teams will make substitutions. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here's Jordan, and he has 28 points for the game. Well, Gastonia, North Carolina, a small town of less than 50,000 people, features 2 stars in tonight's title game. David Aldridge has more.
Hey, Kevin, thanks very much. Now, James Worthy of North Carolina and Sleepy Floyd of Georgetown both hail from Gastonia. While they grew up going to church together, they went to rival high schools. Despite James being highly recruited and Floyd going under the radar, it was Sleepy's Hunter Hess High that got the better of James's Ashbrook in the 1977 state title game.
David, that is a great story and very interesting. Thank you very much. Hey, Mike, they say Gastonia, North Carolina, pretty much shut down tonight, all glued to the game.
You are correct. Everyone in that town is watching this game. Worthy with a chance to avenge the state title lost with a national title win.
Wouldn't that be something? Jordan looking it over. The shot that time, not on target. Duncan against Jordan. To the inside, Weber. A rebound by Caldwell. And, Coach, something you appreciate, the ball distribution has been terrific in this one.
Yeah, they've showed how efficient their offense can be when they're this unselfish.
Jordan with the bucket.
He has showed up and is showing out tonight. Jordan understands how big this game is.
Pass to Bailey. Here's McCray. Can't hit that one. Excellent defense from Worthy. Outside Jordan. That's in there. Perkins with the assist. Perkins got his 7th assist here tonight.
Sam Perkins.
1:53 left in the first half of basketball. Oh, and they need a basket in the worst way.
I think they're forcing things right now, and it's why their offense looks so pedestrian.
Here's McCray. Tries yet again. And Ewing with the nice inside bucket.
Patrick
Ewing's got 20.
This young man can carry the load for you offensively, and he can do it all night.
Here's Jordan. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Terrific focus to get to the basket there.
Surprised they left him that much of a lane to work with.
And there's the pass to Bailey. Here's McCray. Back to Weber. Down low. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
His athletic ability, especially his vertical, levels the playing field for him at the 4 spot, making up for his smaller build.
Perkins, the pass to Worthy. Yep, it counts.
Can't be afraid tonight. Worthy letting it all ride out there.
And so it's Weber with it. He brings it up for the Hoyas. Into the lane, and Weber throws it down.
Great job finishing that play off.
Yeah, very secure, wasn't it, Clark? Using both hands.
Nothing fancy, textbook.
And the basket by Caldwell. Caldwell's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Hey, height is just a number when you play with his tenacity and force inside.
An absolute fearless approach by him to get the score.
Here's Bailey. No points in the game yet for him. Duncan outside. Baseline jumper. It's rebounded by Perkins. Perkins got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Bacon. 20 points for him. No good from Perkins.
The 7-footer Patrick Ewing in the mind of the Tar Heel shooters.
And so it's Michael Jordan making things happen for the North Carolina Tar Heels. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. Back right after this. The streets of New Orleans, a city with so much history. With Clark Kellogg, Mike Fratello, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan, coming to you live from New Orleans, North Carolina, and Georgetown. Tonight, we'll crown a champion.
During this year's NCAA tournament, North Carolina is shooting over 75% in the second half. Some tremendous post-halftime play. You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Priority and goal number one has to be tightening up the defense. They can't afford to give him open looks.
Jordan is out there with Barnett. Then there's Worthy. Then there's Bacon. And it's Perkins in at the pivot spot manning the middle. That's the group starting the second half for Art Graham. A nice shot by Nash. In the tournament, marked the Tar Heels over 75% after the break. How had they shot it so well?
There are a number of factors, Kevin, but I think one of the primary ones is patience. UNC has that stall game, if you will. They're looking for the best shot, and they wait for the right shot. The experience of James Worthy, I think, helps them with that as well.
Helps them a lot. The Tar Heels shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
Something that makes Michael Jordan's performance even more impressive, he's only a freshman. And here he is in the starting 5 of the finals.
Here's Floyd. Barnett covering. Nash outside. Pass to Duncan. To the middle. 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Michael Jordan. The Hoyas have been perfect so far from the free throw line. 6 for 6. North Carolina freshman Michael Jordan. Fantastic, Mike, so far.
Shooting it well. Looking very comfortable shooting in a dome. Jordan will be key down the stretch.
And he makes both free throws. Pass to Barnett. Good, and the assist goes to Jordan. Jordan's got his 4th assist in this one. Barnett's got nearly everything to drop for him, shooting 5 of 6 from the field. Passes it to Nash. That one drops for him.
Nash.
Duncan against Jordan. Over Duncan. From NBA three-point range, Michael Jordan.
Jordan with every tool in the kit. Once he becomes consistent with that jumper, watch out.
Duncan outside. He kicks to Nash. There's the pass to McCray. Nash outside. He gets it in there. Nash has got 6.
With him, the scouting report says you've got to go over the screen.
Absolutely. He'll hurt you from deep. So you have to fight through those picks.
Pass to Floyd. Duncan with it. Ewing surveying the floor. Back to Duncan. And he uses the glass on the layup. And that's now 6 points for Duncan.
Born in Washington, D.C., John Thompson is the perfect head coach for Georgetown. Big John was a great player back in his day. Backed up Bill Russell for 2 years with the Boston Celtics.
Pass to Perkins. Worthy trying to break free. Perkins with the bucket. He's got 8.
That's a confidence booster. Perkins with the bucket and fights through some adversity.
Floyd passes to Nash. Now Duncan passes to Floyd. Now Duncan. He's got 6. From 12 feet out. Here's Ewing. Rebound, North Carolina. Perkins got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Barnett. 10 points for him. Pulls up. Again, North Carolina. Big John Thompson patrolling the sidelines, Clark for the Hoyas. What makes him such a great coach?
Well, the players love, but they also respect him greatly. You marvel at what he's done at Georgetown. He's really built that program into a perennial power. Prior to his arrival in 1972, it was a perennial losing program. He's got the Hoyas right on the precipice of a championship tonight.
He does indeed. And the Tar Heels making a change here. McLaughlin's checked in. Green, he's checked in for the Hoyas. And it's North Carolina's ball. High post, Jordan. Duncan is there. Worthy trying to break free, and the basket is good. Jordan's got 43 points.
Can't afford to hold anything back in these games, and Jordan definitely isn't.
Nash kicks to Duncan. And the pass to Ewing. Green inside. Jordan's there. And here's North Carolina now. Pass to Worthy. Left block shot on the way. The smooth jumper by James Worthy. We don't see a lot of 6'9" guys who can shoot like that.
In last year's title game in Philadelphia, North Carolina dropped it to Isaiah Thomas and Indiana 63-50. A bitter pill for sure for these Tar Heels.
Here's Floyd. He's got 10. Off the mark, and the drought continues. And North Carolina, Mike, dropping last year's NCAA championship game.
It's a huge motivating factor for their returners. Guys like James Worthy, Sam Perkins. They said that loss fueled them during off-season workouts.
Well, those are terrific college basketball players. Ewing, the pass to Floyd. Nash up on top. 6 points for him. The 10-footer. That shot off the mark.
Tell you what, you can feel their frustration underneath the surface. It's actually palpable with all these misses.
They're trying to shake it off, but every time they come up short, the panic starts to set in.
In the matchup between the two outstanding freshmen, Mike, which you and I have looked so forward to tonight, a clear advantage so far for Michael Jordan.
Ewing.
He's getting the better of Pat Ewing. This is huge for North Carolina.
Pass to Bacon. Jordan at the elbow. Over Duncan. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Jordan's got 47 points.
You know, his form is pretty clean and efficient. Jordan obviously has put in pretty good work on his mid-range jumper.
Passes it to Nash. Kicks it to Duncan. Now the pass to Ewing. Nash with it. Michael Jordan grabs the miss. Mike, for each school, a chance to make some history tonight.
Georgetown looking for their first national title. UNC, they haven't won it all in 25 years. Saw the lane open up, and he led his man perfectly with the pass.
Floyd passes to Nash. Here's Floyd. Barnett covering. Inside, Ewing. It's good. 24 points for Patrick Ewing.
Contested or not, they feel good whenever Ewing gets a shot off in the painted area.
Jordan against Duncan. Jordan passes to Barnett. Count that bucket. Barnett's got 12 points in the game.
And their offense so much more efficient here in the second half. I like what I see.
Yeah, things really tilting their way. They've got all the momentum.
Out to Duncan. Pass to Nash. And here's Duncan. Green deciding where to go with it. Here's Ewing. And Patrick Ewing with the slam.
Physical play, that's all there is to it. North Carolina doesn't want to get in Ewing's way.
Here's Barnett. He's got 12. Pass to Bacon. Here's Barnett. Passes to Jordan. And he banks in the lane. Jordan's got 49 points in the game. Mike, when it comes to shooting, so far, so good for North Carolina in the second half.
They're executing their offense well. Getting great looks against a stiff Georgetown defense.
Ewing trying to get open. And there's Nash. That's good on the assist from Duncan.
Slick move, coming off the pick and going straight to the hoop.
Here's Jordan. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Sticking with it, Jordan, a chance for a three-point play.
This is his third trip to the free throw line in the game. Several teams changing it up here.
One shot.
Free throw good, Jordan. On offense, here are the Hoyas.
Reach-in foul. Sam Perkins. First personal foul. Second team foul.
There's the pass to Bailey.
Everybody.
Nash outside. Shoots over Worthy. Oh, Worthy with the block.
That's great anticipation by Worthy, who has averaged over 1 block per game throughout his collegiate career.
Well, one Tar Heel is stepping up, Mike, in the national title game, freshman Michael Jordan.
We expected that from Michael. He's a big game player. And boy, Jordan's been huge tonight.
Just gigantic. Once again, UNC shooting the lights out in the second half.
Don't underestimate Jordan just because he's a freshman. He plays with real determination out there.
Here's Bailey. Back to Nash. Perkins pulls it in.
And he was able to get a pretty good look right at the rim. Just unable to convert that time.
Right side Worthy. This entire tournament, North Carolina has been outstanding executing in the second half.
When North Carolina has a big like Perkins getting an assist, that shows you how well they move the ball.
Green against Perkins. Nash the pass to Green. And Green slams it in.
Emphatic with the one-handed punch.
Yep, nicely done.
For a game dunk, that'll do.
Here's Barnett. And James Worthy gets the whistle that time. And that'll be his third foul so far. And the Hoyas with some changes. McCrae's checked in for Green. Gordon comes in for Nash. And it's Weber in for Floyd. Adams against Weber. Over Thomas. Weber gets the bucket.
Weber.
And so here now, North Carolina.
Georgetown trying to get their first national title. This is a program that missed the NCAAs for 32 straight years. Just their second ever appearance in the Final Four.
Pass to Weber. Here's McCray. Davis kicks to Weber. And the layup's good off the glass. And unlike North Carolina, Georgetown was not considered a blue blood in college hoops.
No, I tell you what, that changed, though, Kevin, when John Thompson got hired 11 years ago.
It did.
Yeah, Georgetown was considered a small hoop school. Now, they are a premier program. A title would cement them amongst the nation's best.
Their recruiting has been terrific. Outside Gordon. Back to Weber. Pass to Gordon. Here's McCray. Knocked loose. Passes it to Bailey. The dish to Weber. No one near him. Again, Georgetown. Jordan against Gordon. Jordan dishes to Thomas. Over Gordon. That's good for Thomas on the assist from Michael Jordan.
Boy, Jordan just sees everything. Great awareness, and he makes quick decisions.
Davis. And it's Davis with the jam.
Aggressive, confident, and then very explosive.
Very. The statement finish. Just one of the things he's known for.
And his teammates are loving it.
Caldwell passes to Adams. Unloads. The rebound by the Hoyas. Out to the right wing. To the paint. Here's Davis.
You know, there are occasions when contact doesn't affect the shot. That sure did.
Easy call for the refs.
Line for two.
And both free throws good for Davis. And so Jordan will bring it up for North Carolina. It's rebounded by McCray. McCray has got 7 rebounds in the game. To the wing right side. Here's Weber. It's hauled in by the Tar Heel. McLaughlin's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Adams in the corner. And the pass to Caldwell. Here's Jordan. The Tar Heels with another miss. Gordon, the pass to Bailey. Second shot opportunity. McCray, no good. And it's North Carolina's ball. And stolen by Gordon. Inside. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Turning defense into offense.
Yep, he had no doubt that he was going to take it all the way.
Love the activity defensively, leading to points.
Left side, Adams. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Boy, you love the competitive spirit and instinct going right at the bigger defender.
It's required at this level. Overcoming the size and strength of NBA defenders is not easy.
Gordon, the pass to Davis. It's blocked. They get it back. Gordon trying to break loose. And so here now, North Carolina. Here's Adams. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Drew the foul, had the chance to sink it, too.
I thought it was still going in, even with the physical defense.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Monroe's checked in for North Carolina. Bailey, he's checked in for the Hoyas. And so Adams nails both of them. Weber kicks to Gordon. Tipped away. Back to Weber. Shoots. The rebound by Jordan.
He's got to be more selective than that. Totally forced it.
Hard to understand why he decided to gamble the whole possession on that shot.
He dishes it to Thomas. Lays it up and banks it in.
Teams love hammering the ball inside and getting easy looks.
Thomas gotten all 3 of his shots to fall for him. 3 for 3. Adams against Weber. Dishes to Davis. Pass to Gordon. Bounce pass Davis. Here's Bailey. Here's Weber. Rebound by Monroe.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
Adams down low. Guarded by Weber. Adams dishes to Thomas. Back to Adams. Shoots over Weber. And Adams with the basket on the assist by Thomas.
And they have not let up. They are still in attack mode despite their sizable lead.
And I like that mindset. Never let up. You don't want to give the opponent any opportunity to get back in this one.
Back to Gordon. The Hoyas with another miss. Adams against Weber. Adams, the pass to Thomas. That one good for 2.
That's what you want from ball movement. Get the defense moving and find a chance inside.
Coach Fratello, a chance here to stop the bleeding.
They need to do something to put an end to this run.
Pass to Gordon. The feed to Davis. And Thomas with the block. Jordan against Weber. Pulls it from 20. Again, North Carolina.
For UNC, freshman Michael Jordan has been a major addition. 13 points per game in his first college season.
Passes it to Bailey. Davis kicks to McCray. The pass to Bailey. Trying to get open is Davis, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Bailey's got his first bucket in this one.
Pretty easy around the cup. He'll convert that most every time.
High post try. The offensive rebound. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Excellent activity and timing on the offensive glass. That's how you get extra possessions.
And it's Davis finishing it off.
This is why coaches preach ball movement. It keeps everyone engaged.
Jordan against Weber. A nice shot by Jordan. Jordan's got 58.
Jordan giving maximum effort for his teammates, making the most of that inside opportunity.
Here's McCray. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Jordan high post. He's against Gordon. Jordan up top. And the shot is good. Jordan's got 60.
And with this last run, they have shut the door on any chance of a comeback.
Shut the door, turned off the lights, and locked it up. Fantastic run for them to end the game.
Gordon against Jordan. Davis, the pass to Bailey. The shot, no good. Excellent D from Thomas. Clark, no need to shoot. This one is done.
And they've got to be really pleased with tonight's effort.
And Adams kicks to Jordan. And the North Carolina Tar Heels are national champion. What a season. 32-2. Now a national title to make it complete.
James Worthy, Michael Jordan, Sam Perkins. It was a blend of youth and experience for UNC.
And for the Hoyas, Clark, a bitter defeat, but they'll be back.
Kevin, as long as they have Pat Ewing, I think Georgetown makes another title run next year.
I agree. And so for Mike Fratello, Clark kept...
The first time I ever saw Michael Jordan was in 1981 at the McDonald's All-American game in Wichita, Kansas. As soon as I saw him on the court, he was different. Every practice session was like Game 7. And he did that relentlessly every single session. Okay, he's dominating us. He's the best player in the gym by far. We see this. But can he do it against NBA players at that next level? 1984 Olympic team, we went on somewhat of an NBA tour against NBA All-Stars to prepare for the Olympics in LA. All the stars showed up. Larry Bird, Isaiah Thomas, Kevin McHale. The best player on the court was Michael Jordan, this junior from the University of North Carolina. And I think ultimately it was the preview of the greatest player of all time coming on the scene.
Known by many as the basketball capital of the world, Indiana is a fitting home for our contest tonight.
To the exhibition matchup. The starting lineup for Team USA. A 6'1" sophomore from...
Welcome, everyone. Joined by Clark Kellogg and Coach Mike Fratello. I'm Kevin Harlan. With us on the sidelines, David Aldridge. We're all set here for what promises to be an exciting exhibition game between Team USA and Mike, a squad of NBA stars.
That's right, Kev. Team USA, of course, the team assembled from amateur talents across the country, which will go on to compete in the games this summer. Lots of young guys looking to make a splash in this one.
Our Team USA has its work cut out for them, taking on these NBA stars.
No kidding. You got that right. Just look at the roster for the NBA stars, and you'll see that the name is very appropriate. These are some of the best players the league has to offer, a bunch of big-name talent on their bench.
The best of the best, you're right. Out there for Team USA, we've got Steve Alford and Michael Jordan at the 1 and 2. Then Chris Mullin at the small forward. Wayman Tisdale at power forward. Down low, it's Sam Perkins. And out there for the NBA stars, Isaiah Thomas is running things at the point, with Jim Paxson and Mark Aguirre at the 2 and 3. And then it's teammates Larry Bird and Robert Parrish filling out the front court.
We know this game doesn't go on anybody's record, but you can tell these players aren't about to come out here and just make each other look good. I think that speaks to the quality of the players on these two squads.
At the line
These
for two.
are all true competitors.
And an easy call for the officials there.
Yeah, don't argue that whistle. Pretty obvious.
And both free throws good for Thomas. Mike, it only makes this game more interesting to watch as a fan. Clark, the fact that both teams are playing for keeps is so interesting.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think this contest is going to be full of a lot of up and down basketball. If you blink, you're going to miss it. I'm expecting a lot of high-intensity, high-effort play for both sides to be pushing themselves to be at their best.
Back to Paxson. To the inside. Here's Parrish. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Rebounded by Perkins, something he's become very good at while at UNC. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Good job staying with the shot. Mullin isn't going to be pushed around out there. He's a lot stronger than he looks.
Team USA shooting their first free throw of the game right now. And that one falls for Mullin. Enzo Thomas will bring it up for the NBA star. It's a three-point game. Clark, there's so much to be excited about watching this unique matchup. But the biggest question is the most obvious one. And that's who's going to win this game.
Look, I don't want to be a guy that fudges on picks, but it could go either way, Kevin. I mean, Team USA has a lot of hungry and ambitious young talents, but don't expect the NBA stars just to show up and roll over. I think they also want to win this thing.
They got a lot of pride, don't they?
Yes, they do.
Thomas, good.
Isaiah Thomas.
Here's Alford. Thomas covering. Here's Jordan. And it's Bird with the rebound. They double team Bird. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And the dunk by Aguirre.
Boy, Aguirre's timing on that alley-oop, superb. Great chemistry between he and his teammates.
Here's Alford. Thomas covering. Here's Alford. They get it again. Tisdale plays it up off the glass.
Boy, how about the confidence? I love watching him be that assertive down low.
And pin the blame on the defense there. You can't just give them an open layup.
One guy we're going to keep a close eye on tonight, Mike, and this one is Michael Jordan out of North Carolina with a ton of promise.
And everyone wants to see how he measures up against real pros. No better time to get a sense of what he might be capable of in the NBA.
It's stolen by Mullin.
Great reading off the pass. Tremendous defense.
And unfamiliar opponents tonight. That adds some intrigue as we go to David Aldridge for more.
Thanks very much. Now, both squads are excited to check out their future competition. The USA, they can't wait to test themselves against the likes of Larry Bird. And the NBA stars are very curious to see what Michael Jordan and Patrick Ewing can do. They know they're dealing with potential rivals in their professional careers in this one. Back to you.
Good stuff, David. Thank you. Mike, I think we expected that might be the case.
A terrific chance to do some feeling out. And it's really no shock to hear the NBA vets want a closer look at these young incoming talents.
They've got to be curious, right? My goodness.
They hear about them all year.
Right. Paxson with the steal. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Once he gets in close, Paxson puts a really good touch on that shot. He knows how to adjust and take a little bit off of it when he needs to.
Michael Jordan attacking right away. Looking to get something going here.
You know, one of the major offensive weapons out there for Team USA is Michael Jordan. He plays and scores at a very, very high level and could maybe give some of these NBA stars a run for the money. We know he's competitive, and he's certainly going to try to prove a little something out there, that's for sure.
Well, Jordan is also special because he's fun to watch. Once he takes that first step to go on the attack, you can't take your eyes off of him. He's a remarkable young talent.
Wow, Bird came out ready to play, didn't he? Giving Team USA all he's got on the offensive end.
You see the court awareness. Thomas recognizing the overcommitment and making the defense pay.
Jordan and Team USA getting another basket right there.
Well, you want the ball in his hands. A real good offensive play.
Outside, Aguirre. Pass to Paxson. Parrish with it, covered by Perkins. The pass to Aguirre. Here's Paxson. The shot, no good. Jordan with some nice D. Team USA leading by 3 to the left side wing. Perkins kicks to Mullen. Paxson against Jordan. Back to Mullen. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Mullen's got 5 now.
Aware of everything around him at all times. Nice bailout by Mullen.
And here's Thomas, who brings it up for the Stars. Paxson outside. Pass to Aguirre. Thomas with it. Pass to Aguirre. And here is Thomas. He's got 6. He gets that one. He's got 8.
You know, something that could give the NBA stars an edge are the little things. Oftentimes I say the playing things are the main things, and you learn that as a pro. Little attention to detail type stuff, like playing a strong transition game or being able to read and anticipate where a play is going. That's stuff that pros do.
You might just see more high IQ plays coming from the NBA stars. They'll be a little more calculated with their approach, where Team USA might try to just get things done with sheer willpower and effort.
Up and in for the basket, number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
I think he's got to show more fight than that. Can't give up on the play once you get screened. You got to continue to fight through.
And coach is definitely going to be frustrated with that effort, or lack of one, that is.
And Jordan gets it to go.
I think Jordan could do this all day long. I mean, the mid-range area is a very comfortable area for him.
Here's Bird. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far.
And this demonstrates his strong work ethic. His teammates appreciate how hard he goes on the offensive glass.
Jordan with the bucket.
It's incredible the adjustments Jordan can make in tight quarters. Just tremendous body control.
The NBA stars trail by 5. Thomas passes to Aguirre. Up top, Paxson. Bird left side. The baseline J. And he hits the jump shot. Bird's got 6 points.
That's why Jim Paxson piles up the big assist numbers. How about that dish?
Jordan against Paxson. Back to Jordan. It's good. The assist that time from Mullen. He's got 18.
And both of these teams right now, lights out shooting to start this one.
The offense has been fun to watch, but I'm curious as to which team is going to step it up on defense first. Right away, you're impressed by the play of Team USA. This squad may be built from amateur pieces, but all of these guys are at or close to a true NBA skill level.
Mike, I don't think there's any question about it. Some of these guys are definitely going to leave the summer games headed to the league. So you do expect them to be playing at close to a pro level even now. But I have to agree with you, this just isn't some scrappy university team we're looking at.
Here's Reed. Right side, Williams. McHale trying to free himself. The shot by Williams, no good.
Outstanding anticipation defensively, turning an easy shot into a very hard one.
Yeah, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Even with physical defense, it's hard to shake Mullen's focus.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. And that one falls for Mullen. The Stars trail by 6. Pass to Whitman. Here is Seasting. Outside, McHale. Shoots over Turner. And once again off the mark by the Stars.
Not a bad look, just didn't fall.
The pass to Jordan. Over McHale. And that's Michael Jordan breaking the 20-point threshold. What a game he's having.
And right now, MJ has it going on. His teammates should just continue to get him the rock.
Over to the left wing. Here is Seasting. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And he comes up with the deuce.
Both teams here are dealing with unfamiliar lineups. Playing with guys they usually play against. It'll be interesting to see how they adapt to best fit them.
Well, Mike, to me, it simply looks like a glorified high-level playground game. I mean, you got to make adjustments on the fly, adapt to one another. For Team USA and the NBA Stars, that's going to be the case. If something isn't working, the coach just has to be adaptable.
Here is Seasting. Feeds it to McHale. And it goes down 2 points.
Yeah, Seasting has good vision on the floor. He finds the ready shooter and makes sure he gets fed.
Here's Alford. Here's Ewing. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Nothing like setting someone up. Feels better than making a shot. To me, at least.
Here is Seasting. Passes it to Reed. Pass to Seasting. All sorts of time. Here's Williams. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. Outside Mullen. Out left to the wing. Up and in on the wing. Alford's got the lead up to 10 now for Team USA. Mike, we're pretty far into this game. How do you like what you've seen so far of Michael Jordan?
I gotta say, I'm impressed. He's playing against some of the country's best pros and making a real impact out there.
What a talent. Turner passes to Jordan. That falls. Nice speed that time from Turner. And now a 12-point Team USA lead. Coach, they're ice cold on the offensive end.
Well, something has to change.
Now, here's Reed. Defended by Mullen. Here's Whitman. It's hauled in by Team USA. Ewing the pass to Alford. So it's Team USA on a run currently, getting the best of the NBA Stars for the moment.
Plays with so much ferocity, erasing that size mismatch clearly.
He won't be bullied in there regardless of the height disadvantage.
Reed the pass to Seasting. Right side, Williams. Pass to Seasting. They could use a bucket. Dishes it to Williams. And there's the pass to Reed. A second chance effort. It'll go, and the Team USA lead is cut down now to just 12 points with the basket from Williams. Enzo Jordan will bring it up for Team USA. So, Coach, with the start of this game behind us, right now, it's Team USA who's out on top.
I'm sure this has not been the start the NBA Stars were expecting, but Team USA came out swinging, and right now they're in control.
Here's Seasting. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Seasting that time saw the defense closing in and was able to force the contact and draw the foul.
The Stars shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. The first one falls. And a new group getting ready now for the Stars. Parrish, he's checked in for Williams. Bird comes in for McHale. Aguaya's checked in for Reed. And it's Paxson in for Whitman. And Team USA making a change here as well. Persons checked in for Turner. He's perfect from the line this time.
Quite simply, he's automatic at the line.
Jordan deciding where to go with it. NBA Stars trying to stop him, but no. A great dunk by Jordan.
Using his tremendous strength and body control, Jordan shrugs off the contact and gets the shot to fall.
Paxson outside. Passes it to Aguaya. Here is Seasting. From 10 feet out, and Ewing with the block.
One of the fiercest defenders in the game, Patrick Ewing. Outstanding.
Outside Mullen. Outside Jordan. And he banks in the layup. Jordan's got 28.
Keep doing work inside. Close range looks like that will keep your lead safe. Stay on the attack.
I agree. The defense has to shut the door on those kinds of shots if they want to turn this around.
Person against Bird. Aguirre passes to Bird. With that shot, Bird slips into double figures. He's done a good job finding his looks.
You really can't overstate how many exciting rising stars there are on this Team USA roster. Dynamic college athletes, many of whom already have big NBA expectations attached to them.
Team USA have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And the athleticism of Jordan is out of this world. Simply just an incredible player who does whatever he wants on offense.
The Stars making a switch here. Thomas is checked in. Concax checked in for Team USA. Back to Aguirre. Pass to Thomas. Aguirre kicks to Thomas. Down low, Paxson. Up again. Michael Jordan grabs the miss. Team USA leading by 14. And with a decent amount of this game already gone, Michael Jordan has been, coach, just superb on offense.
Yeah, this NBA star squad has not been able to shut him down. And he's outpacing Larry Bird in terms of scoring because of it.
Can you believe what you just said? Outpacing Larry Bird. It's amazing.
That's saying a lot.
Yeah. Guys like Perkins and Jordan and Ewing all seem like, to me, Clark, potential first-round picks.
And I agree, Kevin, and it's a very interesting thought to consider while you watch how they handle these NBA stars. I mean, in some ways, this is like a first real taste of pro competition for these guys.
Like, I could see Ewing going #1 overall, and I could see Jordan, for instance, going in the top 3 or 4 picks.
I don't have any arguments there.
And both free throws good for Thomas.
You know, Thomas plays the game with such an edge and attitude and great confidence, and I think that gives him an edge out there on the court. He's always willing to go the extra mile. I like that they're putting in the work trying to build this lead out.
Because in the NBA, no lead is safe.
Thomas passes to Aguirre. To the middle. And it's Parrish finishing it off.
Nice vision by Aguirre, creating an easy scoring opportunity by finding the open man.
Pass to Concax. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
You know, their offense has looked a little more tied together, more cohesive when compared to the opposition's, which is why they're shooting a better percentage.
Yeah, and give the coaching staff credit for how they are guiding this team, getting the guys to run their plays. Defense was right up in his face there, and it spoiled his attempt to lay it in.
A big part of Team USA's strategy has to be making the NBA stars earn their looks. Nothing easy. If they give up quality shots, you know these pros are going to knock them down. So they've got to take away those easy, good looks.
Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
Superb anticipation on that rejection, and that will allow them to stay on the lead if they keep defending like that.
The combo guard, Paxson, at 6'6", has great size in his position and looks to score whenever he can.
Let's go to David Aldridge and see what he's picking up on the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, I have found something that both teams' coaches agree on. They think that these games are the best possible way to prepare the Olympic team for international competition. The NBA stars are among, if not the best players in the world. So who better to challenge USA's skills and bring them closer together as a team? Back to you guys.
That's a good point. Thanks for that, D.A. Clark, any thoughts on these coaches' assessment?
Well, Kevin, I fully agree with them. I mean, there's no way you can agree with them. Playing against the top talent is really the best way to develop your own game and grow as a player. You know the old saying, iron sharpens iron as one man sharpens another.
Oh, I love it, Clark. The pass to Paxson. He lobs it up, and the dunk by Aguirre.
A beautiful setup for the alley-oop slam.
Clark, I don't know what was better, the pass or the finish.
Excellent execution. And that just shows how in sync they are as teammates. They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Outside Thomas with the fadeaway. Here's Parrish. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
The long arms of Parrish, using that incredible length to do damage on the offensive glass. Something that's really making this game special is this crowd. I'm told it's over 60,000 people who packed in here to see Team USA take on the NBA stars.
Passes it to Parrish. Now Paxson. Pulls from the top of the key. Team USA grabs the miss. 60,000 people. I mean, that's enormous. For a rare look, Clark, it's so many amazing players.
And Kevin, it's not surprising at all that many are salivating for this matchup. And I'm sure there are plenty of you folks at home who couldn't be here in person, but you're making just as much noise as these fans are in the building. And
now we can enjoy it together. Me, Mike Clark, and all of you.
A well-timed feed was the catalyst for that bucket. That's how you set someone up for success.
What a move that time. Crossed up the whole building on that play.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. So for the Stars, Williams, he's checked in for Parrish. McHale comes in for Larry Bird. And it's Reed in for Aguirre. Team USA also making some changes. Perkins is checked in for Concac. Tisdale comes in for Patrick Ewing. And Turner's subbed in for Person. Pass to McHale. Now here's Paxson. He's defended by Jordan. On the wing, Williams. Over Perkins. Williams gets the bucket. Williams has got his second basket of the game.
You know, I think they've got to show a little more anticipation dealing with these screens, because right now they're just laying on them and getting stuck.
Look, you have to go over the top or duck under. Right now they're seemingly trying to go through the screen.
That's serving it up on a platter there. What a nice pass. A high percentage look was the result.
Here's Thomas. Even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. Perkins, the pass to Tisdale, and he dunks it down.
I like how Perkins keeps the game simple. Notices when his teammates are wide open.
Bounce pass, Thomas. That doesn't go either for Thomas.
Well, I cannot believe he didn't capitalize there, and neither can he.
Alford. That falls. Nice feed that time from Turner. Turner's got 3 assists in the game. Outside Thomas. Fires top of the key. Here's McHale. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
A determined rebounder. McHale just outworks the opposition to come away with the second chance points.
Jordan up top. Offline from the top of the key. And so it's Michael Jordan making things happen for Team USA. He was a true standout at the offensive end. both with his scoring and his passing. And we'll be right back after this. Welcome back, everyone, for the second half of action in this exhibition game between Team USA and the NBA Stars. It has been a fun one so far.
What stood out to me after a full first half of play is the sense of competition out there on the floor. The NBA Stars aren't handling Team USA with kid gloves. They're giving their all.
Bird passes to Pierce. Can't get it to fall.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
And so in the game for Team USA, Michael Jordan is out there with Alford. Then it's Tisdale. Then there's Perkins, and it's Mullen in at the 3 slot. Pass to Tisdale. And that one, good. Tisdale's got the first field goal of the second half for Team USA. And Clark, with Team USA, they don't seem to be holding anything back.
Without question, if these young guys are intimidated by playing against pros, they're not showing any signs of that. And, you know, it's not so easy to have to go up against the guys you're accustomed to looking up to, Kevin. That takes a lot of confidence.
A lot of guts, you're right. Alford passes to Mullen. Over Aguirre. Mullen's shot is off. And so Bird will bring it up for the NBA Stars. Outside Thomas. Paxson outside. The pass to Aguirre. And it's in there. Aguirre's got 6.
This is just what Aguirre does. Figure out ways to put the ball in the bucket.
Mullen passes to Tisdale. It's good. The assist that time for Mullen. Mullen's got his 3rd assist on the night. One half gone, Coach, and you have to admit Jordan has looked good matched up against some of these NBA stars.
Oh, absolutely. He's attacking when he wants and finding himself shots, showing no fear against some talented NBA defenders.
Team USA leading by 21. Here's Jordan. It's good. Jordan's got 36.
It's basically been all him. I mean, he scored most of the points himself.
Back to Thomas. Paxson outside. Outside Thomas. Back to Paxson. Here's Bird. And it's Bird with the jam.
Willing to fight for those loose balls. Bird is a winner.
I think they've captured an impressive lead.
Oh, yeah. They're in the driver's seat right now, Kev.
Both hands on the wheel. Here's Perkins. Parrish gets the rebound. And here's the Stars. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Aguirre kicks to Thomas. Passes to Paxson. Puts one up from 19. And it's Parrish finishing it off. So, Coach Vitello, as we get the second half going here, it's Team USA holding on to the lead.
The problem is that might only further motivate the NBA Stars. Being down to amateur players at this point in the game will really fire up their competitive spirit.
That's going to be fun to watch. It's good.
You can tell he scanned the whole floor and found the exact right guy to feed.
Thomas passes to Bird. Oh, and the jam by Bird.
And sometimes you forget how athletic Bird is, showing off his leaping ability on the slam.
Here's Alford. He's guarded by Thomas. Alford passes to Mullen. To the inside. Kicks it out to Jordan. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Woodson's checked in for Paxson. And Team USA making a change here as well. Ewing's checked in. The NBA Stars trailed by 19. Thomas, 10 points for him. Makes it off the glass. Thomas got 12 points in the game.
Even though he's a smaller guard, Thomas is not afraid of attacking inside. Really good work there.
Team USA leading by 17. Kicks to Jordan. Over Woodson. Jordan with the bucket. Jordan's got 38 points.
Good work from Jordan with that sweet jumper, making the defense look so helpless.
Pass to Bird. Shoots from 12. And it's Tisdale with the rebound. Tisdale's got his 4th rebound in this one.
You know, I find this an interesting challenge that all of these players have to deal with. Playing with a coach they're not quite familiar with. That can be more challenging than it seems when you haven't had a lot of practice time to build up a relationship there.
Stars able to keep the ball here as it goes out of bounds. For the Stars, Whitman comes in for a Kawhi, and it's Easting in for Thomas. Here's Woodson, defended by Jordan. Here's Parrish, trying to get open his Bird. And it's Parrish missing. Mike, you can speak about this, but I've always thought it's an interesting dynamic when players have a new or temporary coach in control.
It's really all about respect. As a player, you have to respect what the coach is trying to do. And as a coach, you have to respect that the players aren't fully accustomed to your style and be patient with them.
Sounds like communication key. Here's Whitman. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. The shot's good from Parrish.
Tell you what, his size and soft touch, Parrish is a very reliable option on the inside.
Pulls it from the elbow. A nice shot by Jordan. Jordan's got 40 points.
And he's been in the zone so far, getting to his spots and going to town on the defense.
Pass to Easting. Free throw line jump shot. Ewing gets the rebound. Ewing's got rebound number 5 here tonight. A lot of this game already in the books, and offensively, Coach Michael Jordan has been putting on a show, finding shot after shot after shot.
And taking a big scoring lead over Larry Bird. I really think this NBA Stars unit was just unprepared for Jordan. Maybe they thought an amateur would be easy to guard.
Well, maybe they did. I don't know. It has been interesting, though, hasn't it? Parrish outside, and the pass to Woodson. Team USA grabs the miss. Ewing's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Mullen. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
This close to the bucket, Mullen is extra deadly. He rarely wastes a high percentage look.
Coach, a tough stretch for this offense.
I'd say they need to get back to what they do best. Right now, that's a question mark.
A big question mark. Enzo Jordan will bring it up for Team USA. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Jordan's got 44.
And Jordan is simply amazing at finishing through contact. Doesn't matter what you throw at him or who, he finds a way to score.
Bird misses. Team USA with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Alford, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
That's good. And the body control, guided it in despite the contact. That's really well done.
Didn't give up on the play. Way to stay with it.
This is his second trip to the line in this one. And some changes here for the Stars. Williams, he's checked in for Parrish. And McHale is subbed in for Bird. And Team USA making a change here as well. Koncak's checked in. Here's Seasting. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Seasting, so heady as a point guard, very comfortable facilitating this offense.
The Stars have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. And so he hits both. Team USA with the ball. They're on a 15-6 run. Mullen against Whitman. The shot's good from Mullen. Mullen's got 14 points for the game. Mullen's gone 6 of 7 so far. Boy, he's making it look easy here, isn't he? Passes it to Whitman. Here's Woodson. They get it back. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
Sending it right back with authority.
He is such an asset, Clark, to his team on the glass. Wow.
Yeah, keeping the ball out of enemy hands and making sure they finish the play strong.
A nice shot by Jordan.
You know, this is why Jordan is such an effective scorer. Picks his spots really well inside.
Pass to Woodson. Team USA grabs the miss. Ewing's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Mike, they have been fantastic tonight, haven't they?
What a performance from them.
From 12 feet out. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. He's got 6.
Boy, down low, Ewing's strength gives him the upper hand. He's pretty agile as well, helping him push through the contact.
Pass to Seasting. McHale trying to free himself. The shot by Seasting, no good. Here's Jordan. Lays it up and banks it in. Jordan's got 48.
You must applaud what Michael Jordan has done in this game. He certainly hasn't looked like an amateur. He's looked like a pro. You look at these NBA pros as this game continues to roll on, and you can really tell they just love to compete. None of them have to be here, but they relish the chance to test themselves against Team USA.
Here he goes, Mullen. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan.
How do you expand the lead? Increase it. It takes good play on both ends.
Yeah, it's not just about buckets, not just about stops. You need both.
Woodson passes to McHale. Down low, here's Williams. It's deflected.
Tough to get a shot over the 7-foot contact. Great anticipation from him there.
Here's Alford. To the paint. Here's Ewing. Banked in off the glass. I'm sure Team USA is very appreciative of the NBA stars for taking the time to come play these games against them.
I could not agree with you more, Kevin. There'll be plenty of heartfelt thanks and handshakes after the game, though. Not while things are going on. Both of these teams are going to be playing their hearts out and competing at a high level.
What a great test.
Yeah.
And it's Kevin McHale with the finish.
Incredible at getting positioning down low. Once McHale has the ball down there, you are at his mercy.
Enzo Jordan will bring it up for Team USA. There's the pass to Alford. The 10-footer. And Team USA getting another basket right there.
This is the winning mindset Jordan brings to his team. Enjoys feeding his open teammates.
Passes it to Seasting. Now here's Williams. McHale. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And so, Coach, it's Team USA currently in the lead with most of this game now behind us.
Give a lot of credit to the young guys of Team USA for being in this position. But they can't take their foot off the gas now because the NBA stars will play hard right up until the buzzer.
Pass to Woodson. Here is Seasting. Pass to Woodson. Misses the jumper. This offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Everybody sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you really hard to defend. Down the stretch, when you need buckets, go to the guy who's gotten you this far.
Yeah, he's been relentless.
Williams passes to Whitman. And that one's good. Woodson.
Assisted by Randy Whitman.
Here's Jordan. The pass to Alford. That drops and it comes off an assist from Jordan.
The assist from Michael
Jordan's got his 8th assist in the game. Here is Seasting. Left side, Williams. Looking to get back on track here. Pass to Seasting. Second chance shot. And Koncak pulls it down. Well, most of this game behind us now, and all you can say about Michael Jordan's performance, Mike Fratello, is what a show he has put on against these NBA stars.
He certainly does look league ready, doesn't he?
Woo.
You can just see why fans are so excited about Jordan's potential as part of an NBA team.
And he's got everything.
As a playmaker, Seasting has a good feel for the game and rewards his guys for getting open.
Outside, Jordan. Ewing trying to get open. A nice shot by Jordan. Jordan's got 54 points.
They're starting to idle down and settle in. Much better shot selection this half.
Yeah, they're showing great patience at the offensive end.
Whitman passes to Williams. Here's Woodson, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Patrick Ewing.
Yes, I'm winning.
Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for Reed. He's checked in for the NBA stars. Buckner comes in for Seasting. Team USA also making some changes. Turner's checked in for Ewing. Person comes in for Mullen. And it's Reynolds in for Alford. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. And here's Team USA now. Here's Jordan. And it's the NBA stars with the rebound. McHale's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
You know, every player wants to win a game they're playing in. But in this matchup, there's some extra pride and motivation on the line. These NBA stars want to put the next generation in check. And Team USA wants to show us they're ready for the league.
Pass to Turner. That one falls. That pride on the line certainly has added some extra intensity to this game.
You can just see it in the eyes of the players, especially here late in the game. This game might not count for the record books, but these teams are hungry to prove that they can get the better of each other.
This has really been fun. Buckner, no good. Here's Team USA. With the drive, Person with the bucket.
A nice sense of when to move the ball and get the assist.
So it's the stars now. Buckner the pass to Woodson. Here's Reed. And Contact pulls it down. They are in complete control, Coach, of this game.
There's no question, without a doubt, they've been firing on all cylinders.
In every way, you're right. Here's Reed. Lays it up off the glass.
Cashing in on the interior, making it look all too easy.
Reed's gone 2 for 4 so far here tonight. Here's Jordan. Oh, the jam!
Watch out below.
Yeah!
Oh.
And the high-flying antics of Jordan, simply awesome.
And here are the NBA stars now. Pass to Woodson. Inside, Buckner. Williams trying to break free. And finished off by Williams.
Boy, do I love watching him bang the glass. Being rewarded for his effort there.
Clark just out hustling everybody on that play.
Doing the dirty work.
And we talk about how important second chance points are. Demonstrating why right there.
Boy, I love the attacking mindset. Putting the bigger defender on his heels. Nicely done.
Yeah, not giving him any time to react is the way to do it. And you see the results.
Now the pass to Buckner. Passes it to Woodson. Wide open look. Team USA grabs the miss. Jordan right side. And Turner the bucket on the assist by Jordan.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
Pass to Woodson. And here's Reed. Pass to Buckner. McHale trying to free himself up. Buckner, good. Buckner's got his first basket of the night.
Winning play there. Saw the opportunity to take a second crack at it.
Looks like a foul out of frustration right there.
Yeah, that's not a good foul. Just letting his emotions run a little wild.
Parrish, he's checked in for the NBA stars. Grant, he's checked in for Team USA. Right side, Turner. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. And here's the stars. And there's the pass to Woodson. Now here's Reed. Defense is right there. Williams trying to break free. Offensive rebound. And here's Jordan. He'll bring it up for Team USA. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Jordan's got 58. Buckner the pass to Woodson. Here's Williams. Rebound by Team USA.
He did everything in his power to make that a difficult shot.
Yeah, great contest. You know, this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
That should put a stamp on this one.
Great way to close out a victory.
Passes to Reed. Here's Buckner. Pass to Woodson. Bounce pass from Williams. Lets it go. The Stars again missing. And here's Team USA. They're on a 16-6 run. Jordan can't get it to go. Here's Buckner. Here's Woodson. That one's not going to go. And so it's Team USA who is able to capture a win over the NBA Stars in this exhibition contest.
Okay.
Mike, what a game we just saw.
You have to respect what Team USA was able to accomplish here. Going up against top-tier competition and managing to come away with the win.
And the NBA Stars taking a loss in Clark that luckily doesn't go on any of their records.
Yeah, I doubt that makes it sting any less, though, Kevin. Getting shown up and beaten by young guys is going to leave a bad taste in your mouth.
Yes, all three check. Check, check, check.
was extremely competitive in everything he did. In Michael's second year, the Bulls were not any good, and we were the Boston Celtics, and we were on our way as one of the greatest teams ever to play basketball at any level, at any time. In game one, we kill them. Larry, Kevin, Chief, Danny, DJ, they have great games. And at the end of the game, we look at the box score, and this guy named Michael Jordan, he's got 49 points. We just said, well, yeah, he's pretty darn good, but he'll never do that again. Game two takes 41 shots, makes 22 of them, takes 21 free throws and makes 19 of them, and goes for 63 points. The Celtics are able to win the game in double overtime, 135 to 131. But we knew how lucky we had been to win that game because Michael was just so spectacular. That was the game where Larry Bird, in his post-game media comments, said, "I've just seen God disguised as Michael Jordan." And the rest is history.
A setting for this one of the most feared venues in the league. Boston Garden, all ready for NBA playoff basketball. We're here in Boston for Game 2 of the Eastern Conference Playoffs. Hi, everyone. Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Mike Fratelli. Mike, Boston holds a 1-0 lead in this series.
And the Celtics showed how dominant they were in Game 1. This is a team that only lost one time at home all season. The Bulls were up against the odds in this one.
And for Chicago, they'll be hoping for another big night from Michael Jordan.
Well, Kevin, in Game 1, he did all the heavy lifting for the Bulls on offense. The Celtics had no answer for him as he went for 49 points. We'll see if they keep looking his way as they try to even up this series.
And the Bulls will start with Charles Oakley and Dave Corzine at the 4 and 5. And the point will be Kyle Macy. And on the wings, it's the fearsome duo of Michael Jordan and the Iceman, George Gervin. And the Celtics wanted front court. Bird and McHale at the forward, with Robert Parrish in the middle. The backcourt pairing for them, Dennis Johnson and Danny Ainge.
And the Bulls are in dire need to even this series. Losing by 17 points in Game 1, they need to make a statement tonight.
Now, here's Jordan, and the dunk by Jordan.
You know, once Jordan makes his move to the basket, he has no intention of stopping, which makes it hard to slow his progress.
They grab their own miss. McHale can't get it to go.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration, even for a nanosecond.
Here's Oakley, and it's good off the glass. And Clark, the Bulls can't fall down 0-2 in a 5-game series.
Hey, Kevin, it's hard enough to beat this Celtics team in any series, but to take 3 straight games from them, virtually impossible.
I think you're right. Scooped up. Harris. Oakley with some nice D. And here's Jordan. He'll bring it up for Chicago. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Hey, the defense has the right idea there, but Jordan has the skills to overcome the contact.
Boston off to a slow start. 6-point game. Johnson outside. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. 3-pointer, Bird. It's hauled in by Oakley. It's been a quick start here for Chicago. They've been taking care of business, clearly.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally in sync.
Totally. From 12 feet out. No good on the shot. Now the Celtics take it the other way. And the big question, and Mike, problem for the Celtics. How do they slow down Michael Jordan?
Well, they sent a few options his way in Game 1. They know they need to be better and will still vary their looks.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. Following the shot by Kevin McHale. Hands it from downtown.
What confidence from the skilled guard. Macy feels like he could score at any time.
They want to break this scoring drought, Mike.
But they've had a lid over the basket for a while now.
Indeed. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
I don't think there was any question about that being a foul.
Yeah, no debate here. We could clearly see the contact.
Both free throws good from Parrish.
You know, in so many ways, Robert Parrish is a big man's big guy. dominant down in the paint, focuses on high percentage shots, runs the floor well, and does a good job rim protecting. This guy rebounds too.
That one is good for Macy.
Yeah, against a much taller player, you got to be slick and wily. Figure out a way to get your shot off against a bigger guy.
I think it helps if you have a quick release, change the direction, just don't be deliberate.
Now, here is Ainge. Back to Bird. Some nice ball movement here by the Celtics. Boston, no good that time either.
Well, we've seen him make this shot often with no defensive coverage. He's got to be kicking himself he didn't make that one.
Johnson against Jordan. Back to Gervin. Over Bird. And it's Gervin missing. And Clark, here's something that no team has been able to do. Slow down the Celtics front court.
Well, there's just so much talent. Actually, too much talent at every position to be able to plug all the holes. They hurt you at both ends of the floor, too. Bird, Mikal Parrish, all elite players.
I think someday all three will be in the Hall of Fame.
I wouldn't be surprised if that's the case.
At the line for the
Bulls shooting their first free throw of the night here.
At the line for one.
And the athleticism of Jordan is out of this world. Simply just an incredible player who does whatever he wants on offense.
Now, here's Johnson. He's still scoreless so far in this one.
Terrific accuracy on that pass. That's how you lead your teammate.
And the Bulls with possession. They're on a 14-4 run. Johnson against Jordan. Passes it to Gervin. Outside Jordan, just 5 to shoot. Good work there as it goes.
Tell you what, the Bulls have really done a terrific job not giving the Celtics crowd a reason to get into it at all.
Bird, the pass to Mikal. It's hauled in by Oakley. Oakley's got 5 rebounds tonight. And Jordan with 49 points the last one. Any chance you think he'll match that?
I'm never comfortable betting against Michael Jordan, Kevin. This guy is so good and so amazing. He's got the skill and the will to do it. I think a lot depends on what kind of defense the Celtics play on him.
And that's going to be the thing to watch. So the Celtics call timeout. They're first. And now for some info on this matchup, let's go across the court to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Now, there are unique differences between these teams, of course. Boston has a huge size advantage, but they like to get on and run. Chicago is a quicker team, but they like to slow it down and set things up. Another unique aspect to the matchup, the Celtics may be bigger, but during the regular season, it was the Bulls who had the offensive rebounding edge. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Certainly Bulls rookie Charles Oakley, Mike, has something to do with their stellar work on the rebounding.
A strong finish for the 9th pick in the draft. Oakley came from Virginia Union. Now a year later, he's playing in Boston in the NBA playoffs.
He's got presence, though, doesn't he, Mike, on the floor?
And he can back it up with that body.
And they pick up 2.
Selfless play by Mikal with the ball. Didn't like what he saw for himself, so he gives it away.
Pass to Jordan. Over to the wing. Here's Macy. Here's Oakley. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
From the opening whistle, their tempo has been the tempo of the game.
Not just on offense, but on D as well. They've completely set the tone for this game.
Pass to Bird. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by Macy. Now the Bulls with it. They're on a 20-6 run. The shot. And there's Gervin. That's good. On the assist by Jordan.
Their scoring has been a problem. Been tough to handle.
And it's enabled them to establish a substantial lead in the early going. And you look at this Chicago team, and they aren't your typical 8 seed.
You know, Mike, they didn't have Jordan for much of the season, and that certainly skews their record. But they are a fearless, confident, aggressive group that can hang with anybody when they're on their game.
Yep, that one goes in there. Oakley's got 6.
Early on, they built this lead on the power of paint points.
Being aggressive in the paint can take a team out of a game early.
Now here's Bird. Now here is Ainge. Lets it go from 11. Forcing with the rebound.
He had space to operate inside, but just couldn't get it to fall.
Jordan, the pass to Macy. Bucket is good.
Kyle Macy.
7 points in the game.
What concentration from Macy. Impressive basket.
Johnson outside. Parrish up top. Picked his pocket. And now here comes Gervin, leading the break. And it's slammed in by Gervin.
Deadly in the half court as well as out in the open court. Gervin is versatile and amazingly gifted.
Celtics trail by 20. Johnson, the pass to Ainge. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Not that hard to spot an illegal screen.
Most of the time, an easy call for the officials.
Walton's checked in for Robert Parrish. Green, he's checked in for the Bulls. Paxson comes in for Kyle Mason. Michael Jordan on the wing. The pass to Oakley. And that one is good.
You know, inside Oakley can be a real force. And he doesn't let good defense keep him from scoring.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
They've literally been giving points away inside. I know Coach has something to say about that.
And you have to address situations like this right away, or it's just going to keep happening to you.
He's checked in for Boston. Banks checked in for the Bulls. And the Celtics with possession here.
And the Bulls unable to stay with the Celtics in game one. It was within reach until the fourth quarter, but fell 123 to 104.
And you know, it really came down to the experience of the Celtics. That was a huge advantage for them. This is a group of championship players, and they had one of the best regular seasons ever as well. Hey, the field goal percentages tell the full story. One team is playing more smart and efficient basketball.
And the other, not so smart. They're playing too fast, not getting good looks, forcing things.
Here's Johnson. After Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Bird misses.
Just unable to get into any kind of rhythm this quarter.
And that's the way it goes sometimes. But his team is doing what they can to try and get him going.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Celtics. Poke loose. It's stolen by Green. Here's Jordan. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Michael
Jordan's got 11 points.
Relentless. You make contact with Jordan, it doesn't affect him at all.
To stop the drought. And there's the nice layup by Johnson.
Plays with so much ferocity, erasing that size mismatch clearly.
He won't be bullied in there regardless of the height disadvantage.
On the wing, Jordan. Shoots a three. A three-pointer is right on target.
3 points.
14 points for him.
Another night, another electric performance by Mike. Where does it end?
Seasting passes to Bird. Here's Walton. That shot is off. Chicago dictating the flow. And here's Jordan outside. Jordan out of the gates fast. Doesn't look shaky at all.
You know, the three shot is not a go-to shot for MJ, but his touch still undeniable.
Pass to Johnson. Out to Bird. 5 to shoot. Pass to Seasting. Fires the three. That one, no good. And the Bulls going the other way now. Pass to Green. In the corner, it's Jordan. 23 seconds left here in the first quarter. Count it.
Gotta like how Jordan keeps his focus, not allowing the defense to get the better of him deep inside.
Here is Seasting, guarded by Paxson. Seasting passes to Bird. Banks with the block. And so it's Chicago out there all by themselves with a 32-point lead to end the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We come back right after this. Welcome back, everyone, to the second quarter in this round one matchup between the Chicago Bulls and the Boston Celtics. Here's Paxson. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him.
And the plan for the Bulls this series is to try and slow things down. The Celtics want to get into an up and down game. Makes sense with all the weapons they have.
So on the floor for Chicago to start the second quarter. They've got Corzine. Paxson is out there with Michael Jordan. Then it's Green, and it's Gervin in at the 3. Austin with the ball. After Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Poked away. 6 on the shot clock. Tries it from 19. Offensive rebound. McHale. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Michael Jordan.
Great job by McHale creating contact by being physical himself.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And that one falls for McHale. And the slower the game gets, Clark, the more beneficial that is for the Bulls.
And, you know, that's not easy with all the great passes the Celtics have. The Bulls need to make sure they get back in transition because the Celtics are looking to push it every chance they get.
Pushing that pace, you're right. And here's Jordan outside. It's number 9 to fall. He's only taken 10 shots.
Nice work, and they are getting it done at both ends.
And building on this lead. They're playing a pretty complete game.
Bird outside. Knocks it loose. Jordan with it. And it's McHale picking him up. Puts up a 3. Here's Green. And that's good. A nice job at the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
It's simple. You got to get a body into your man. Box out if you want to rebound the ball.
Defensive rebounding is about effort, trying, being willing to put a body on someone.
You know, you have to give credit to the Bulls so far. Clark, they've managed to slow down the Celtics' big 3.
Well, Kevin, they knew they had to be better to give themselves a chance. I mean, so far, I think they've answered the call quite well.
A top 3 pick for a reason. McHale is a headache for opponents.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots at the game right here.
Kevin McHale, 2 shots.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Smooth sailing for Chicago. Jordan outside. The 3. And it's good. Looking quite sharp with 10 of 12 shooting tonight.
And, you know, they aren't showing any signs of easing up. Their offense looks superb right now.
They can't get careless with the lead. And so far, this hasn't been the case.
Here is Seasting. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. A nice shot by Bird.
Such a tenacious competitor. Like seeing Bird come right back with a 3 of his own.
Here's Jordan. That one falls, coming off of Paxson speed. 27 points for Jordan.
Found the crease, took advantage, and got it in close.
An edge to this lead. They're having their way.
And here we go. Jordan going to the hoop. And Jordan throws it down.
You know, Jordan doesn't need any help there. I mean, his athleticism is really on another level.
Seasting passes to Bird. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. And good that time.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
And the Celtics still looking for an answer to Michael Jordan.
And you might see more double teams and triple teams at the rate he's scoring. He's on his way to another monster game scoring tonight. The jump shot of Jordan is poetry in motion. It's fun watching him take and make Jays.
There's the pass to Ainge. Bird with it. Here is Seasting. Passes it to McHale. Shot clock at 5. Three-pointer on the way. And he lays it straight in. McHale's got 6 here in this quarter.
A determined rebounder. McHale just outworks the opposition to come away with the second chance points.
From deep, Jordan, another 3 for Chicago.
He is determined to hunt shots out there on the perimeter.
And it is paying off. He's finding a big chunk of his points from three-point range.
Now, here is Ainge. Jordan deciding where to go with it. And the Bulls, another 3.
3 points.
When it comes to scoring the ball, he is prolific and proficient.
And Mike looking at the 2 stars for the team. Michael Jordan right now with the edge over Larry Bird.
And Jordan is a much more pure scorer than Bird. Still, you expect Bird to crank it up later if this team needs his scoring punch.
And they're going to. Now, here's Jordan. Following the shot by Kevin McHale. The shot's good from Jordan.
They look to him offensively. A player who makes an impact on this end.
Green against McHale. Pass to Seasting. Dishes to Ainge. He kicks to Bird. Looking to end the run. Here's McHale. And another shot. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
And during the season, Boston took 5 of the 6 meetings. But Boston was beating just about everyone at that rate.
He is having a remarkable first half from three-point land. He's been dialed in since the moment he stepped on the court.
They need to find a high percentage shot, Clark, to regain some of that confidence.
I think they've gone too long without seeing one go down, and that begins to mess with your psyche.
A nice shot by Bird. Bird's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Willing to fight for those loose balls. Bird is a winner.
And here's Jordan outside. Another shot, and it's sent back by McHale. They retain possession. Fires for 3. Jordan had 49 in game 1, and creeping up on that here. The Celtics on offense. Parrish, the pass to Seasting. Bird against Gervin. Bird looking it over. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Green's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And only one of those meetings between Boston and Chicago, Clark, featured the Bulls at full strength.
You know, Jordan only played the Celtics once in the regular season, Kevin. It was his 4th game back from injury. We're seeing how different those matchups could have gone had he been healthy.
That's a solid observation. And now let's head over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Both teams have made veteran acquisitions to bolster their rotations. For the Bulls, it's the Iceman, George Gervin. He'll be 34 a week from today. It's his 14th season after playing in San Antonio most of his career. The 7th all-time leading scorer with more than 26,000 points. His all-time playoff scoring average is right behind Jerry West. That's a pretty good scoring punch. Back to you.
Well said. It is indeed. Thanks, T.A. George Gervin shot 47% this season, Clark, the lowest of his career. But that's because he had fewer opportunities. But you and I know he can still fill it up.
There is no denying that, Kevin. He's been a tremendous scorer throughout his career, one of the very best. And we know George Gervin can finger roll.
Yes, well said. And so it's Boston with it, following the three-point attempt by Michael Jordan. Here's Seasting. They need this offensive rebound. They're running away with this one right now.
Now they're just seeing how big they can make this lead.
You look at the numbers for Larry Bird this season, Mike, 25, 10, and 7. I mean, numbers that he's put up for several seasons in a row now.
Bird has defined what the small forward position is all about. And that's 6'10", by the way. He impacts the floor in every metric. I'm ready to call him the best small forward ever. Wow. It would take a special talent to knock him off that pedestal.
And coming from you, that's high praise.
Three-point shot has been his weapon of choice this quarter.
Bird outside. 1:22 left in the first half. Pass to Seasting.
Noble effort to take the charge, but I don't think he was quite set there.
Yeah, you could see him still leaning just a bit. Tough foul to take.
Boston making some changes. Walton's checked in for Parrish. Redmond comes in for Ainge. And it's Johnson in for Seasting. Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
Such great timing, defensive awareness, too. When you have to face a defender that can reject you like this, it certainly can change your approach.
Now, here's McHale. He's got 10. Vader on the way. It's rebounded by Jordan.
They desperately need something to fall.
Well, they're on the wrong side of a big run. Never a good feeling.
To the middle. They need this one. And Johnson finishes off inside. Johnson's got his second bucket of the game to go.
You know, passing is one of Bird's many attributes. He's got a great eye for finding open teammates that are ready to shoot it.
Trying to find a way out of this rut, Mike.
Yeah, looking to regain some momentum offensively.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. And here's Jordan outside. Jordan has tied the record at 61. One more basket, he'll stand alone.
Bulls foul. Kyle Macy. First personal foul. Fourth team foul.
The Celtics have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6.
Johnson taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
Hey, the respect Johnson's teammates have for him is obvious. They trust his decision-making and follow his lead.
And Johnson drops them both. And it's the Bulls with the ball. Here's Macy. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
And, you know, Macy likes trying to get inside and capitalizing. Good job mixing it up offensively there.
Banks against Johnson. Fades and shoots. He can't get that one. And so it's Michael Jordan making things happen for the Chicago Bulls. It kept going to him again and again. And he delivered with a monster quarter. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. It's called the City of Champions. The third quarter set to get underway here at the Garden. We're here in Boston for Game 2 of the Bulls and Celtics. Second half of play getting going here in Boston.
You look at the firepower of this Boston team. 3 All-Stars in Bird, McHale, and Parrish. And this core has been together for their latest title runs, showing just how dominant he can be. He's just carrying this offense right now.
And now, let's go to D.A.
Thanks very much. Now, we know about Larry Bird's determination at certain points, but Michael Jordan has some of those same qualities. He missed 64 games this season with a broken left foot, and Chicago management didn't want him to play anymore. But he put that foot down, citing his love of the game clause that's in his contract, which allows him to play whenever he wants. And he said, I'm going to play basketball. That's what I am, a basketball player. He's back on the floor. Guys?
David, thank you. It's a great story. Michael loves to play the game, Mike Fratello.
And he rarely seems to get tired. Some people have speculated that because he missed a great deal of the season, he doesn't have the normal fatigue at this time of year.
Kevin McHale out there with Parrish. Then there's Bird. Then it's Johnson, and it's Ainge in at the shooting guard. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Here's Bird. Goes up the baseline.
Phenomenal defense from Gervin, using his length and athleticism to make shooters uncomfortable.
Jordan. And the layup's good off the glass. Jordan's got 7 points for the quarter.
Working his way inside for a high percentage look there. Nicely done.
A bumpy start to a new half for this D, though. They kind of gave that up.
Now, here is Bird. He's got 7. Here's Parrish. Second chance shot. McHale trying to free himself. He lays it in.
Parrish cleaning it up for his team, using his length to protect the play and get them the basket.
Looking at the way Jordan finished the regular season, you had to know that he was on the verge of having a stellar playoff run. It's scary to think how good he'll be in the coming years.
Mike, his work ethic, I know, impresses you so much. Here's Boston. Johnson outside. Looks for Parrish. Gets it to him. Missed inside. Parrish has gotten just 1 of 6 shots to fall here. The 19-foot shot. Clark, can you believe it? Jordan is now at the 70-point mark of this game.
I can't believe it, but it is a performance for the ages. What a way to make a name for yourself, Michael Jordan. I'm bowing to you right now.
You want to be like Mike, don't you?
I certainly wouldn't mind doing what he's doing.
Well, Coach, you look at all the turnovers. What a way to drive your coach crazy. I know it would drive you crazy, wouldn't it?
Yeah, your game plan means nothing if your players can't execute it.
Now, here is Ainge. 5 on the clock. To the paint. Here's McHale. And it's Kevin McHale with the finish.
Showing off his intelligence there. McHale knowing exactly how to run the pick and roll.
Almost 30 points per game for Michael Jordan, Mike, in the final 5 games of the season. An unbelievable streak.
And the future for Jordan looks bright as ever. Starting to show he's more than just a high flyer. He started to develop the skills to score at all levels of the floor.
You sound like a coach. I know you appreciate that game so much. The shot's good from Parrish.
Good for about 1 per game. Ainge finds his open man easily there.
Now Macy. He's got 14. He dishes it to Jordan. Here's Gervin. Good. And it's Jordan picking up the assist.
Michael Jordan.
Jordan's got his 8th assist in the game. Johnson outside. The pass to Bird. Tries it from 9. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Like the way this game has gone, the Celtics cannot slow down Michael Jordan.
Well, they've tried some different looks in the first half, but nothing seems to be the answer for Jordan.
Right. And so Bird will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Here's McHale. And that one, good. McHale's got 14.
Physical contact, no problem. McHale says bring it on. He'll just power through it.
Passes to Jordan. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
He's ready, willing, and able to carry the load offensively.
Bulls foul.
Checked in for the Bulls.
Foul. 3rd team foul. Now into the lineup for Chicago, Sidney Green.
Johnson against Mason. And slam dunk by McHale.
And McHale is capable of shouldering this offense, especially when he's red hot like this.
And Macy kicks to Jordan. Gervin outside. Over Bird. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Smooth shot by Gervin. Even if you keep him on the outside, he can attack you successfully.
Johnson, the pass to Bird. Back to Johnson. Green with the rebound. Green's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Driving the lane. And Charles Oakley out there with the slam.
Lots of power behind Oakley's drive, and that makes it tough to want to stand in his way.
Ainge kicks to Johnson. Back to Ainge. McHale trying to free himself. And it's Ainge that time on the assist from Dennis Johnson.
And when you look at that stacked 84 draft class, obviously there's Jordan. Some incredible talents in just their second season.
Macy, that's good.
Finding shot after shot. Macy's playing smart basketball and stacking up points.
Pass to Johnson. Back to Ainge. And there's the call on Michael Jordan.
Second personal
That's foul number 2 for him.
Team foul.
Like a lot of impact players coming in that 1984 draft class in the NBA.
And the talent is at all positions. Great guards, forwards, and of course, Hakeem as a center. Could go down as one of the best draft classes in a long, long time.
You are so right. Here's Johnson. He's got 8. They get it again. And he uses the glass on the layup. Johnson's got 10 points.
Fantastic work inside from Johnson. Not bashful at attacking from the paint.
Down low, here's Oakley. Chalk up 2 there.
This is masterful how he's facilitating this offense. He's just tearing the defense apart with all of these well-timed dimes.
And this kind of play improves team chemistry. He's doing an outstanding job tying this offense together.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Banks checked in for Macy. That free throw good from Oakley.
The enforcer of this team without question. Charles Oakley intimidates the opposition. And that's a big deal for this squad.
Now, here's Johnson. He's got 10. Green against Parrish. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. Paxson with the steal. And Jordan continues to be the dominant scoring force on the floor. Mike Bird can't even keep up with him.
That's no knock on Bird. That's just how special Jordan is. He is putting on an absolute show in this game.
And I bet Bird is impressed too. And the dominance of the Celtics, Mike, have shown again this season. It feels like it's their year.
They know it's championship or bust for them. They figure they'll be tested on the way and could also have to deal with their old pals, the Lakers. But all season long, they have been the front runner, and that won't change until they're knocked out.
They've got the target on their back for sure. Now, here's Jordan. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. Shots good by Green.
You've got to box out on the boards. When you don't, that's what happens.
Offensively, Clark, things have sort of fallen apart for him.
And they need to recover as soon as possible.
Pass to Seasting. Shot clock at 6. And they get it. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Green's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Jordan dishes to Banks. Good, and the assist goes to Jordan. Jordan's got assist number 11 for him here tonight. We've got 1:55 left in the third. They get a hand on it. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
It will be a free jump.
And the Celtics with possession here. Outside Jordan. Trying his luck from deep. Rebounded by the Celtics. 1:32 left here in the third quarter. Edmond can't get it to go. It's stolen by Johnson.
Bulls foul. Gene Banks. First personal foul. 5th team foul.
So far, he's hit all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And Johnson drops them both. 1:21 left to play in the third. And here's Jordan outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
3 points.
Jordan's got 16 points here in the second half.
Well, they have been raining threes here in the second half.
And when a team is locked in like this from outside, they become hard to beat.
Here is Seasting. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And the pass to Johnson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And he's trying to carry this offense, but he can't do it alone. His guys need to help him.
Paxson outside. Here's the 3. And the Bulls, another 3.
Finding a shot and sinking it. Paxson can be so effective from range.
Passes it to Wedman. Parrish inside. He's against Green.
Well, this man has led the way on the boards.
And it's about more than the numbers. It's about the mentality, the toughness he brings.
The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
About as competitive a guy as I've seen Jordan finishing through the whistle.
The Bulls have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. Free throw good, Jordan. Here's Johnson. He's got 14. A putback. It's good on the putback.
Great to see Johnson taking over like this, making himself a real weapon on offense.
Paxson outside, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. Michael Jordan getting it done for the Bulls. He's been a major threat from three-point range. Got 2 of them to fall in that quarter. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Final quarter of play starting in this Game 2 matchup between Chicago and Boston.
And with the injury Jordan sustained this year, he has about as fresh of legs as anyone. He showed that in Game 1.
On the court for the Bulls, getting this fourth quarter started. They've got Macy. Green is out there with Washington. And it's Michael Jordan, and it's Banks, and at the small forward position. Here's Macy. Knocks down the 3-ball. Macy's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for Chicago. And Jordan with the broken foot earlier this season, Clark. Boy, right now he looks 100%, doesn't he?
You know exactly right, Kevin. He had some gains towards the end of the year to get himself acclimated and going again. But as you said, he looks locked in now with no holds barred on his game.
No limits at all.
Exactly.
Here's Jordan. Lays it up off the glass.
The D's got to offer more resistance. Jordan is too skilled this close to the basket.
Johnson outside. Pass to Vincent. The rebound by Washington. Jordan the pass to Macy. That drops and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Macy's got 5 points in the quarter.
Such a savvy distributor. Jordan's court awareness and understanding for when his guys are open is impressive.
Boston making a switch here. Bird's checked in.
Substitution for your Celtics, Larry Bird.
Pass to Wedman. Now Bird. pass to Wedman. 3 on the clock. Over Green. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
And, you know, part of the reason why the Celtics feel comfortable pushing the tempo, the development of Danny Ainge. It gives them another option to initiate the fast break.
And we've come to expect this from him, filling it up in effortless fashion this quarter.
Coach Fratello, a basket here would be huge.
They need to break up this run. The grace of Bill Walton. His combination of talent and effort and instinct. Unbelievable.
Mike Ainge, a player that makes a difference off the stat sheet, always doing the little things.
He's an X factor for the Celtics. He can spark the team with a few hustle plays, three-pointers, a great fit alongside the rest of the Boston Stars.
Terrific fit. That'll be a 5-second call.
Boston ball.
Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. And that one drops.
This is how automatic Bird is. All he needs is the ball, and instantly that shot is gone.
And here is Macy. And the Bulls another three.
Whenever he takes a three, that's a good shot.
Plus, he had a good look at the bucket. You see why this team is up big.
Bird against Banks. Right at the free throw line. They get it back. Doesn't go for him. And here's Jordan. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Back to Green. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
They can't miss on an absolute tear.
This is a thing of beauty. Perfect offensive basketball.
Vincent the pass to Bird. Passes it to Vincent. Six to shoot. Makes it off the glass. Vincent's got his first basket.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Well, the Celtics knew they needed to slow down Jordan, Mike, but it's been more of the same from him in this game.
Jordan continues to abuse whatever defender they throw his way. There might not be an answer for him.
Continuing to thrash and make things happen. Here's Wedman. The Bulls knocking down the three. Walton with the ball. Here's Vincent. It's Bird, top of the key. Vincent the pass to Bird. A three-pointer off the mark.
Defense got all kinds of fortunate right there. Usually he takes full advantage of that situation.
I'm sure he'll take another shot at it if they keep giving him openings.
Well, there's a reason it was way off. He got fouled.
Yeah, easy whistle.
2 shots.
Free throw good, Jordan. And so Jordan nails both of them. Here's Vincent. Bird outside. Pass to Wedman. Here's Kite. Celtics passing it around. Just 5 on the clock. Three-pointer, Bird. Green with the rebound. Green's got rebound number 15 here tonight. In the corner, it's Jordan. From beyond the arc, the shot misses. Here's Boston now. On the wing, Bird. Pass to Vincent. Washington against Walton. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Vincent. Jordan with the rebound. Vincent's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Here's Macy. And he banks in the layup. Macy's got 17 now, just in the second half.
As they keep expanding this lead, keep feeding him the ball.
He's having a great shooting night, so yeah, I'd say getting him the rock is a great game plan.
Here's Wedman. Over Jordan. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Here's Green. Tips it. Here's Wedman, guarded by Green. Trying to end the drought, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Going way upstairs for the one-handed jam. Major athleticism on display.
And Clark, graceful too. So graceful. He almost makes it look easy.
Sure does.
Really, that dunk is a testament to his skill around the rim.
Mike, they are desperate to find a basket.
They're having a really hard time out there.
You're right. Left side, Jordan. And Jordan slams it in.
And what a finisher Jordan is on these slams. Putting on a show for the fans.
So it's Boston now. Bird outside. The pass to Wedman. Right wing. Here's Vincent. The shot off that time. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Banks kicks to Jordan. Pass to Macy for three. And he's good on the three ball. Macy's got 13 points in just this quarter.
How about the damage they've done from deep? Sniping away with great confidence.
They're certainly taking threes in bunches. Can't blame them given the results they're seeing right now.
Now here's Walton. Now here's Bird. Feeds to Walton. No good that time. Here's Chicago. Green left side. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
You know, the way his shot went so wide, pretty obvious he got fouled.
Oh, yeah, plenty of contact there.
At the line for two.
First free throw is good. Seasting, he's checked in for Larry Bird. And both free throws good for Green. Here's Vincent. Pass to Seasting. Here's Wedman. Shot to stop the run. Chicago grabs the miss. Green's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Outside, Jordan. Pass to Washington. 2 points. That one goes. Washington's got his first points of the game.
I really like how they've worked to get the best shot. Good, better, best. Never let it rest. Showing great patience there.
A total team effort in this regard. Everyone working together and being selfless on offense.
Vincent misses. Here's Chicago. Now Macy.
2 minutes.
Back to Green. Over Vincent. And the Bulls tag on 2 more.
Yeah, every coach that ever coached Kyle Macy loves that he just plays the right way.
Green's gone a nice 5 of 6 shooting from the field. Here's Vincent. Now the pass to Seasting. And the shot goes down.
Nice job by Jerry Seasting that time to work around the defender, showing a little bit of agility that I wasn't sure he had.
Third team foul. Shooting for Boston, Jerry Seasting. At the line for 1.
.141 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Holton. Uses the glass to finish the layup. There's a minute 34 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Ball's knocked loose. Passes it to Seasting. Now Walton. It's rebounded by Holton. Outside Jordan. Out to the right wing. From outside the arc. And that's collected by Bill Walton. Here's Vincent. Pass to Walton. And that one drops for him.
With height, touch, basketball IQ, Bill Walton has it all to score down low.
Bolton passes to Macy. Green breaking loose. Macy, that's good. Macy's got 31 points. There's 38 seconds left here in the fourth.
player and All-Star each of his 9 seasons from the Boston Celtics, 6'9", Larry Bird. He's one of the NBA's most exciting players. In his 3rd All-Star game from the Atlanta Hawks, 6'8", Dominique Wilkins. The man in the middle at All-Star for the 10th time. One of the game's most rugged rebounders.
Greetings, everyone, from Chicago, the host of the 1988 All-Star Game. Alongside the terrific Clark Kellogg and our reporter David Aldridge on the sidelines, I'm Kevin Harlan. And Clark, this terrific city has produced some greats, and 4 of them playing tonight.
You're exactly right, Kevin. The Windy City, Chicago, has produced Mo Cheeks, Isaiah Thomas, Doc Rivers, and Mark Aguirre, all All-Stars, and I'm sure they've got plenty of family and friends in attendance to enjoy their performance on the court.
Yep, so much to celebrate. And Clark, is there a common thread when you think about a Chicago-type player?
Well, I certainly do believe there's a common thread. When playing outside or outdoors in the Windy City, the perimeter shot can easily get blown off course. So you got to be able to get that thing to the rack and in a straight line fashion. And that's something all Chicago players share in common.
A lot of high flyers, you're right. And your West All-Stars, Fat Lever and Magic Johnson, the guards, Alex English and Karl Malone at the forward spots, and in the middle, Hakeem Olajuwon. For the East, it's Moses Malone inside, and Dominique Wilkins with Larry Bird the forward. And in the backcourt, Isaiah Thomas and Michael Jordan. So the East All-Stars will get the first possession.
And you look at Larry Bird and Magic Johnson, rivals since college. Early on, no love lost between them, but over time, they've become friends.
And starting last season, Clark, Michael Jordan's scoring went through the roof.
Averaging over 37 points per game, partner, and he's kept close to that pace this season as well.
Remarkable. Amazing and remarkable, right. Wow.
Well, pretty much the perfect point guard. If there is such a thing. Magic has incredible passing skills, great size, unbelievable vision, plus leadership qualities that make him CEO-like.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Johnson. Clark, you see Larry and Magic together in those Converse ads. They've become really the faces of the NBA.
And, Kevin, I think they've inherited the mantle from the great Dr. J. He's done such a great job representing the league all these years, and certainly he's left it in good hands with those 2.
Yeah, that's a great comparison. Now here's Thomas. Michael Jordan on the wing. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feet. Jordan's got 5 now. And tonight's All-Star MVP will have a $5,000 check presented in their name, Clark, to the Thurgood Marshall Black Education Fund.
A great cause in honor of a terrific American.
English against Malone. 5 to shoot. Here's Lever. They get the rebound. His first shot is a miss, 0 for 1 to start the contest. And the Eastern All-Stars favored to win tonight.
Star power and firepower. Veteran IQ and smarts, but you never know. The West has quite a bit of talent, too.
Indeed, they do. Here's Johnson, following the basket by Larry Bird. Magic Johnson delivers passes with such pinpoint accuracy. Wow!
Terrific feed that time by Johnson. The moment he sees he's got an open option, he makes the pass.
Near the three-point line, it's Thomas. He claims that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Harkin, amidst this all-star celebration, labor negotiations between the players and the NBA continue.
Trying to find their way through this current impasse, Kevin, and looking to avoid any interruptions to this game that we all have a love affair with.
Yeah, I know you and I hope they can find some common ground.
Please make it happen soon. And Fat Lever, snubbed a year ago, now a first-time All-Star, well-deserved. He leads the league in triple-doubles, one of the original stat sheet stuffers, averaging 9 rebounds a game as well. Best by a mile for NBA guards.
From deep, Thomas, and another three from the east. Clark wide open, high scoring both ways.
I have to use the restroom. Give me 1 second. Okay, I'm back. Sorry for the delay. I had to go use the little girl's room. I'm back.
These tremendous All-Stars are putting on a tremendous show, Kevin.
What a blast. Now, here's English. Back to Johnson. And Magic Johnson with the slam.
Magic Johnson in his 8th All-Star game now, 2nd in All-Star votes this year, and he hosts his own All-Star game in the summer in L.A. as a fundraiser, and I understand it's quite an event.
And Michael Jordan winning the dunk contest yesterday, Clark. Can he add to his trophy case tonight?
Kevin, I think his teammates want to see him win the MVP. I think they're going to give him as many touches as he needs to have a chance to do it.
Ooh, that'll be fun to watch. And here is Johnson. Isaiah Thomas getting it to go from deep. The grace of Hakeem Olajuwon. Something special to see. The East leading by 5. On the wing, Jordan. This one for 3. Look at the shot touch of Michael Jordan. And if there was a snub part for this year's All-Star game, many felt it was the sharpshooter Dale Ellis of the Sonics.
Well, you take a look at what he's done. He's the only top 10 scorer in the NBA who was not an All-Star.
The Tennessee Volunteers should be here. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And Isaiah Thomas picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. 3rd team foul.
Johnson, the pass to Lever. Back to Johnson. Over Bird. Again, the West All-Stars. And Magic Johnson, Clark, made it clear coming into this game that he wanted the challenge of defending the great Michael Jordan.
He certainly did. And the West as a team will certainly have their work cut out for him trying to slow that guy down.
That is going to be fun to watch. And here's Jordan outside. Bangs home the trifecta. Jordan's got 11 points. And Michael Jordan, not only last season's leading scorer by a mile, but Clark Kellogg this season, he is in the running for the Defensive Player of the Year.
He is the true definition of a two-way player. Gets it done at a high level at both ends.
There's got to be some excitement, maybe even, Clark, some butterflies playing in the All-Star game. You want to prove you belong out there.
I agree with that, and there can also be the temptation to try to do a little too much, maybe get flashy, but with these players still getting a feel for each other in the flow, a lot to be said for making the simple play.
Nevertheless, a great honor. And Magic Johnson continuing to orchestrate beautifully.
a shrewd facilitator, one of the best dime droppers in league history. Johnson's height, also a real asset for him as a passer.
And an exhibition game with plenty of motivation for these stars nonetheless. For more, let's say hello to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, I was talking to Larry Bird about his goals for the matchup, and he said, I think our job is to get the ball to Michael Jordan, get him into the game, and get the crowd into the game. So if Bird has anything to do with it, Michael Jordan will be the MVP. And that would be poetic justice this weekend. Guys, back to you.
Especially where we are. Well said, David. Thank you. Jordan Clark, obviously, in front of his hometown crowd. He loves it, and they really love it.
No doubt about it, Kevin. You think about the fans in Chicago. They love basketball. And I can expect, and you can too, a ton of energy, some extra adrenaline anytime Michael touches the ball.
Clark, this city is on fire with Jordan, aren't they? I mean, they love him, and they think about what's to come. My goodness.
Smoking.
Yeah. And Kareem looking to set the career record for all-star scoring. Isn't that something?
It really is. Needs just 10 points to do it, Kevin, and you got to love his chances. I mean, that's a layup for him, pun intended.
Yeah, a good one. And stolen by Jordan. And Kareem Abdul-Jabbar with the most all-star appearances by far in NBA history. Clark, an all-star in every season of his career except one. And in that year, he was injured.
Yeah, and at 40 years of age, matter of fact, the youngest player tonight was only 4 years old when Kareem made his first all-star appearance. That player, Brad Daugherty.
No kidding.
That's right.
Here's Drexler. Dominique Wilkins making his last shot there. 2 on the clock. To halt the run.
Good read that time from Ewing defensively, showing that he can be impactful at that end of the floor, too.
Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
Reads the play well there and gets himself in the air at just the right time. Terrific denial.
And the East All-Stars with some changes. Jordy comes in for Larry Bird. And it's Rivers in for Thomas. Johnson against Rivers. And there's the pass to Wilkins. And another three from the East.
And Dominique Wilkins is the go-to scorer for the Hawks. No question about that. And he's embraced that leadership role as well. Obviously a huge part of the Hawks' success.
Here's McDaniel. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And there's the foul. It'll go on Patrick Ewing. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. 4th team foul.
Here's Johnson. Basket is good. The assist from Worthy. 8 points for Johnson.
Magic Johnson leads the league in assists, and he's also got the most assists in All-Star game history. He processes the game at another level, folks.
Hey, Clark, the record for points in the All-Star game is 42, set by Wilt Chamberlain back in the 1962 All-Star game.
And you know, a lot of Wilt's records seem virtually untouchable, but I don't think that one is. With all these great scores, who knows? It might be broken tonight.
Oh, wouldn't that be fun? Here's Jordan after Magic Johnson's bucket.
Boy, they got lucky on that one.
Here's Drexler. None better than Magic Johnson orchestrating the fast break.
And enjoying his finest pro season, Clyde the Glide Drexler making his second All-Star appearance. Worked over the summer with Kiki Vandeweghe to substantially improve his jump shot. Boy, they didn't waste any time, did they? They got going right away.
Knocked loose. Abdul-Jabbar kicks to Johnson. Back to Abdul-Jabbar.
2 minutes remaining.
Clock at 6.
2 minutes.
Worthy outside. Here's Johnson. Doesn't go that time. Jordan with some nice D. Pass to Rivers. Outside Jordan. Over Drexler. They get it back. The size and aggression of Patrick Ewing inside.
the #1 overall pick in 1985, and it was an all-star rookie season for Patrick Ewing. Hurt last year, but nice to see him back where he belonged, right in the all-star game.
And he's going up for the alley-oop and finished off by Worthy. Well, Clark, there was some question whether James Worthy would actually play in this all-star game.
Yeah, he's dealing with some tendonitis in his knee, and because of that, I think his minutes very well could be limited.
Yeah, he's got to pay attention to the big picture, doesn't he?
Yep.
And Michael Jordan won the dunk contest last night, and man, was it great. What a thriller. He and Dominique Clark put on a great show, and you could tell they both wanted it so badly. Perhaps the home court advantage gave Michael Jordan Clark the edge.
And there was another winner from last night, and that was Larry Bird, taking home the trophy in the three-point shootout. And he didn't even need to take off his warm-ups to handle his business.
Clark, somebody told me he looked at the rest of the competitors and said, okay, who's going to be in second place here? Who's going to finish behind me?
Sounds just like him.
And Johnson with the stuff.
Making a nice cut to the rim with ease, Johnson. Using that momentum and strong cut to finish with force.
Rivers scanning the floor. And three from Jordan. And another three from the East.
They are really shooting the heck out of the ball. Fantastic start from three.
And here we go. The East with a fast break. Wilkins with the ball.
East, Brad Doherty. First personal foul. Fourth team foul. Substitution on the court.
6 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Here's Drexler. Comes up empty down low. And so it's Michael Jordan making things happen for the East All-Stars. He has really delivered at the offensive end. He's torched them for 24 points so far. We'll return shortly. Welcome back, everyone, to the 1988 All-Star Game here in Chicago. As these great bands hope Michael Jordan can bring home the win and the MVP hardware.
And the head coach of the East, Mike Fratello, his first time coaching in the All-Star Game.
Michael Jordan is out there with McHale. Then there's Ainge. Then it's Ewing. And it's Rivers in at the 1. So that's the 5 in the game for the East All-Stars. It's Jordan on the wing. Back to Ainge. Takes the 3. The sharpshooter, Danny Ainge, placing it from long range.
And Ainge this season has hit a three-pointer in 23 consecutive games. That's an NBA record, and that is his game, making threes.
Pass to Malone. The 17-footer. It's rebounded by Ewing. How about that? Mike's a terrific friend of yours and mine, and Fratello's Hawks recently moved into first place in the East after the Cavs beat the Celtics. Clark enabling him to become the coach of the East All-Star.
So don't be surprised if the Cavs' Brad Doherty gets extended minutes in his first All-Star appearance. You scratch my back, I scratch yours.
Here's Aguirre. After Kevin McHale's score, passes to Donaldson. Shot clock at 6. From deep. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
East All-Stars ball.
And the East All-Stars with some changes. Malone's checked in for Ewing. Bird comes in for Danny Ainge. And Thomas subbed in for Doc Rivers. And West also making a switch. Olajuwon's checked in for Donaldson. Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Olajuwon finds Johnson. Olajuwon in the high post. Bird's there. Malone, the pass to Aguirre. kept alive over Bird. And it's sent back by McHale. And they'll keep possession. Malone, left side. And the pass to Olajuwon. Tries yet again. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Michael Jordan.
And Coach Mike Fratello, a colleague of ours, coaching in the All-Star game, standing tall amongst a bunch of tall guys in the NBA. You know, his dad was an amateur boxer, and, you know, I think that background gives Mike a lot of confidence as a coach.
And he makes the first. And Clark, not easy for these coaches to put their stamp on the game. Only a 1-hour practice yesterday to get acquainted and move through some sets.
And you know, Kevin, it's not about necessarily practice time. A few offensive sets is all that's needed. I think it's how you manage the players and give them a platform to have fun and do what they do.
That's a good point. And Olajuwon drops them both.
What Akeem provides for his team is a rock-solid foundation. They can rely on him on both ends and build schemes around his talents.
Now here's Malone. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And Moses Malone, Clark, the wily veteran for the Washington Bullets.
And you know, Kevin, his coach Wes Unseld says Malone has really
finishing with force.
Shook that building all the way up. How about this list? Players who have never missed an All-Star game in their careers. Jerry West, Bob Pettit, Larry Bird, Isaiah Thomas, and Akeem Olajuwon. Those last 3 playing here tonight.
And here early, Clark, the East has the edge.
You look at that team on the East squad, an embarrassment of riches, Kevin, and, you know, they've got so many weapons. I think it simply comes down to execution for them. Not surprising at all to see Jordan piling up points, playing with a lot of determination and grit, and insisting on being aggressive looking for his shots.
Now a timeout called by the West All-Stars. Michael Jordan really making a difference here.
He can't miss from deep. The defense has to regroup here, and I think they've got to change things up because he's locked in from behind the arc.
Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Johnson down low, working on Wilkins. Malone with it. Isaiah Thomas covering.
You know, the fact is, he's not a lock from there, but he was open enough to where he should have hit that shot.
Jordan against Lieber. Here's Bird. Good, and it's Jordan picking up the assist. Jordan's got 4 assists in the game. Johnson kicks to Lieber. Pass to Malone. Some nice passing here by the West. English looking around. And he drops in the layup off the glass. English has got his first 2 points of the night.
You know, people said Alex English was too light a frame, too skinny, not athletic enough. Well, how about this? He's playing in his 7th straight All-Star game. So much for being too skinny.
Here's Thomas. The East All-Stars check on 2 more.
Well, I think the defense has to guard Thomas a lot better than that. He's really good in that mid-range area.
Lieber finds Malone. Lieber with it. He's guarded by Thomas. English against Wilkins. Pass to Johnson. The tray. It's hauled in by the East.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Good. And Larry Bird winning 3 straight MVP awards from 1983 to 1986.
You know who the last player was to do that?
I'm going back to the 60s. Something. You tell me.
Yeah.
I know you
Bill
know.
Russell.
Yeah, right.
It's Bill Russell, 1960 to 63.
Of course. I'm glad we bring him up. A legend.
Yep.
Has contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line. So we'll see Isaiah Thomas go to the free throw line here. Magic Johnson picks one up. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
At the line for your East, Isaiah Thomas. Shooting.
You know, Thomas plays the game with such an edge and attitude and great confidence. And I think that gives him an edge out there on the court. He's always willing to go the extra mile.
Passes it to Malone. Over Bird. Rebound, Malone.
Well, that's a good player missing from point-blank range. That's one you got to convert.
Tremendous pass from Bird. He can do it all.
Hey, the defense has the right idea there, but Jordan has the skills to overcome the contact.
Lever passes to Johnson. The dish to Malone. The pass to Lever. Just 5 to shoot. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
You've got to be aware of him at all times. He's a bully on the backboards.
Bird right side. Michael Jordan on the wing. Malone right side. Good D by Olajuwon.
Hard to convert against that kind of defensive pressure.
And the foul called on Larry Bird. That's his first foul.
And these calls are not easy for the refs to make.
Brad Doherty is checked in for the East. The West also making some changes. Abdul-Jabbar is checked in for Malone. And it's Drexler in for Magic Johnson. Drexler passes to Abdul-Jabbar. He kicks it to Lever. The West again cannot hit.
Boy, the defense got lucky there with him missing it. But they don't want to chance that again.
And the shot goes in.
Catching the defense off guard that time with the pull-up. Jordan too good off the dribble.
Lever, the pass to Drexler. Here's English. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And Drexler throws it down hard.
And at 26 points per game, Drexler ranks 7th in the league in scoring. His Blazers playing catch-up with the Lakers, though. Their improved defense has helped them overcome some early injuries.
And Kareem will need to get it going, Clark, to reach double digits.
I think his teammates have to do a better job of getting them touches. Just keep feeding him. He's more than capable of getting there. Jordan getting quickly into the shot. No hesitation. Supreme confidence shooting off the pass.
And now let's go over to David Aldridge with a report on Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Thank you, Kevin. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is the oldest All-Star in history. This is his 17th game. No one else has been in more than 13. To put that into context, there were 6 players in yesterday's Legends game that were younger than Kareem. Magic Johnson says he respects Kareem more than anyone I know because of the pride this man has in whatever he does. Kevin, back to you.
He is a very proud individual. David, thank you. And Kareem's coming out here, Clark, after spending 2 days in bed with strep throat. I mean, it's remarkable.
And, Kevin, that's exactly the pride Magic was talking about. And that's why it seems like every game we do, Kareem is adding to some type of record that he's already established tonight. He could very well become the leading scorer in the history of the All-Star game.
Isn't that phenomenal? They call him captain for a reason. He is truly the leader of this entire NBA.
Yes, sir.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
At the line for your East All-Stars, Larry Bird.
Mind the
One
lanes.
shot.
Mind the lanes. One shot.
We throw good. Bird.
You know, part of what makes Bird exceptional is his all-around talent. I mean, he gets it done on both ends of the floor, and that's how you end up being an MVP in the league.
Pass to Worthy.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And Kareem, the elder statesman. 19 years in the NBA. Decades of dominance. Thomas passes to Bird. Here's Ewing. Good. And it's Bird picking up the assist. Bird's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. To the middle. Here's Worthy. And the dunk by Worthy. And James Worthy here in Clark, his 3rd All-Star game.
Yeah, I was part of the '82 draft when Worthy was the #1 pick out of North Carolina. He can hurt you on the block as well as in transition.
So refresh our memories. He was #1. Where were you taken?
I was number 8, Kevin.
That's right.
Number 8.
That's right. I knew that. I just want you to boast a little bit. And Jordan Clark within reach of the record.
He's almost there. Keep that pedal to the metal is what I say.
From deep, Jordan. And that one is off. The West All-Stars will go the other way with it. Van Lever is a remarkable rebounder for a player his size. And some changes here for the East. Danny Ainge is checked in for Bird. And it's Rivers in for Isaiah Thomas.
Ainge. Doc Rivers.
Outside, Drexler. Clyde Drexler soaring in for the finish. And if there's a rival for the size and athleticism of Michael Jordan Clark, it might just be Clyde Drexler.
I don't think there's any question about it, Kevin. The Fly Slammer Jammer alone can take flight with the very best of them.
Yep, great athletes. Drexler against Ainge. Here's Worthy. Doherty grabs the board. And it's Rivers with the ball. He brings it up for the East. The feed now to Doherty. Outside for Jordan. Good ball movement here by the East. A nice shot by Rivers.
A native Chicagoan, Glenn Doc Rivers, a first-time All-Star. He said 5 years ago he sat in the same hotel and cried because he wasn't drafted in the first round. Now, same setting, but the script has been flipped. It all comes full circle for Doc.
And so it's the East All-Stars holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. And we welcome you back to the second half of the 1988 All-Star Game here in Chicago. Great performances from these players, whether it's their first time participating or their 17th. Here's West now.
You know, you get into the latter stages of the game, and it's normal to wonder who will take home the MVP trophy. It's certainly one of those accolades that's mentioned when you talk about the great ones.
Getting underway here in the second half. Here's the 5 for Brad Nelson. Olajuwon is out there with Malone. Then it's Magic Johnson. Then there's English. And it's Lever in a 2-guard. It's stolen by Johnson. And now the fast break. English with the ball. He feeds it to Lever. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Michael Jordan.
Constantly applying pressure on the defense. Lever gets himself to the strike.
And of the players in tonight's All-Star game, Clark, 2 have won MVP trophies in this game before. Larry Bird and Isaiah Thomas.
And how about this, Kevin? Thomas has won 2 out of the last 4 years. If he was to get 3 MVPs, that would put him in some rarefied air, tying with Oscar Robertson for second most. Bob Pettit is the only player to do it 4 times.
Olajuwon against Malone. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Malone's got his second basket of the night.
Moses Malone is not only a 6-time rebounding champ, but he's also a 10-time All-Star. He gives the Washington Bullets some real muscle inside. A little extra magic for the fans on this play, rising up for the slam. Well done.
Jordan dishes to Bird. Knocks it loose. And the East with the lead.
Living up to that favored and top billing and giving these fans quite a show.
Lever against Jordan. And here's Malone outside. And the rebound goes to the West All-Stars. Johnson wide open. He fired. And good as it just snugs right down through the net.
One of Magic's favorite shots, the pull-up.
Thomas passes to Malone. Jordan against Lever. Three-pointer. That's good for Thomas on the assist by Jordan. Thomas got 16 points.
Hey, it's as plain as pound cake. Keep it simple. They want to see how big this league can get.
Johnson kicks to English. Back to Johnson. Olajuwon on the wing. Plenty of space. Bird pulls it in. Looking to keep it rolling.
Stay on the attack and keep playing the right way.
Malone, the pass to Jordan. For three, Wilkins. Rebounded by Malone. Here's English driving inside. Banked in off the glass. English has got his second bucket.
Looking completely comfortable attacking from the inside. Alex English doing his thing.
Quick and elusive, Isaiah Thomas gets wherever he wants to on the court.
Terrific focus to get to the basket there.
Outside, English. Pass to Malone. He can't hit that time. The East All-Stars go the other way with it.
You know, there's been talk about adding a third referee to NBA games. The commissioner and the rules committee are in favor of it, and they plan to put it before the Board of Governors at the next meeting.
And so it's Lever who brings up the ball for the West. And he finishes nicely on the layup. He's got 10.
That is super efficient, getting in deep and then taking advantage.
And Clark, with three officials working games, do you think that'll result in more fouls being called, more eyes on the ball? They can pick up a lot more, certainly with more guys out there.
Yeah, you know, I think, Kevin, it might be the case early on with the third official, but over time it'll smooth itself out. Off the ball, you know, some things you could get away with in the past, maybe not so much with three officials out there.
For three, Wilkins. The West grabs the miss. Malone's got his fourth rebound in this one. Johnson dishes to Lever. Shoots the three. A shot by Johnson, no good. And they've been moving the ball, Clark, really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
Larry Bird still warm from last night.
Larry Bird had it going last night at the Legends game. Trying to fill it up tonight as well.
Malone with the stuff.
And you know, before every game, Karl Malone called his mother back in Summerfield, Louisiana, to ask what numbers he should shoot for. Tonight, she said go for 25 and 11.
From deep, Jordan. The West All-Stars pull it in. Malone's got 5 rebounds tonight. And good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson. Johnson's got his 8th assist here tonight.
And making his All-Star debut in his 3rd year in the league, Karl Malone, one of 4 players in the NBA, averaging over 20 points and 10 rebounds a game. And, you know, most of these guys are accustomed to having their team's offense built around them. It's an adjustment for them now to figure out who's going to get the rock most of the time.
Here's English. Tries again. He takes it up and lays it in. English has got 4 this quarter.
That kind of energy and hustle on the glass usually produces good results.
Johnson against Thomas. And here's Jordan outside. The West grabs the miss. And you think about adjusting, Clark, how about the all-star reserves? Guys that start normally are the stars of their team, now off the bench on a team of stars.
Kevin, excellent point. For players who are used to starting the game, probably a rare experience coming in off the bench and trying to get it going. But I think these guys so enjoy being part of this, that sacrifice is not much at all.
You're exactly right. Passes it to Jordan. Here's Bird. Takes the 12-footer and hits. Bird's got 14 points for the game.
You know, when he's not beating you from the three or attacking the basket, Bird, very reliable from the mid-range.
Here's Malone. And then Malone with the dunk.
And the 6'9" forward, Karl Malone out of Louisiana Tech, playing for the Utah Jazz. Tonight, he's wearing number 7 to honor the great Pete Maravich, who himself was a 3-time All-Star with the New Orleans Jazz.
And it's Olajuwon with the jam. And Clark, when you look at Akeem Olajuwon's Houston Rockets, here is a team making a lot of moves.
I tell you what, their trade for Joe Barry Carroll and Sleepy Floyd paying huge dividends.
Michael Jordan now with 42 points, Clark. He has tied the record for scoring in an All-Star game.
A piece of history. Boy, is he special.
And then Malone with the dunk.
Making it look all too easy. Throw it Malone's way, and he will not disappoint.
Jordan deciding where to go with it. The quick look, no good that time.
That might as well be a layup if you give him that much space.
Here's Olajuwon. That ball. Great assist by Lever. 10 points for him.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Wilkins finds Malone. Now here's Thomas. Good ball movement here by the East. And it's a new single-game record in scoring for the All-Star game, set right in front of us by Michael Jordan.
What an incredible athlete, Kevin, and it seems whatever he sets his mind to do, he can do it. Impressive. Yeah, he's been hooping, but the rest of the team, not so much.
Wilkins against English. Shot's good by Wilkins. Wilkins has got 7.
Boy, I tell you what, Wilkins is athletic and cut up, just bouncing off the contact and scoring with that weight room strength.
English outside. .112 left to play in the third. 6 to shoot. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
You know, when you think of Alex English, I think about all of the buckets he gave me and everybody else during his time of ravaging defenses. He's a volume shooter and a big-time scorer.
West All-Stars shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. The free throw drops for English. A big group substitution here for the East. Ewing's checked in for Malone. McHale comes in for Larry Bird. Danny Ainge is checked in for Wilkins. And it's Rivers in for Isaiah Thomas. The West All-Stars also with the sub. Donaldson's checked in. Here's Rivers. And the layup's good off the glass.
Doing damage inside. Rivers absolutely fearless. Loves to take it up in there.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the West. And it's Johnson with the jam.
Making the D look helpless right there. That was a forceful drive.
I mean, Clark, how can you counter that kind of intensity? .34 seconds left in the third. Lever kicks to English. Rivers against Johnson. Malone trying to break free. Johnson can't hit. It's been a one-sided affair for sure.
It is obvious and clear who the better team is.
Back to Jordan. Now here's Lever. And it's good. Assisting on the play was English. That's 12 points for Pat Lever.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Good if it goes. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's the East All-Stars having no problems at all. Up 29 points heading into the next quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. Welcome back to Chicago for the 1988 All-Star Game. The grand finale of what's been a tremendous weekend to celebrate the NBA.
You take a look at the landscape of the NBA, and I tell you what, that Central Division, dominant. How about this? 36 games above 500 combined.
Ainge is out there with Cheeks. Then there's McHale. Then it's Ewing, and it's Jordan in at the 3 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for the East All-Stars. Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
Those kinds of plays are the ones that get you on the lead and help keep you in front.
Well, you look at that Central Division, all 6 teams on pace to make the playoffs.
And, you know, Chicago got off to that great start, Kevin. Then they cooled off just a bit. Now tied with Detroit at 3 games behind Atlanta. Those teams are breaked up pretty good.
And the 7-2 center from the Mavericks, James Donaldson.
You know, I think he's the only lefty in this game. Larry Bird and Danny Ainge right left-handed, but they shoot it with their right hand.
You and I have talked about this before, but defending a lefty is different than defending clearly a right-handed shooter.
Throws you off just a little bit, Kevin.
Lever finds Worthy. Here's Donaldson. The second chance effort. The shot missing. Good D by Ewing. McHale up top. Drexler defending. Got a piece of it. Cheeks the pass to Ainge. A 3 ball. And another 3 from the East.
And Danny Ainge making his All-Star debut in year 7. Having the best season of his career. He went from a singles hitter in pro baseball to a long-distance laser in the NBA.
Down the stretch here, the East, Clark out in front.
Getting it done. It's been such a fun game to watch. Entertaining from both sides.
Woo, it sure has been. 2 on the clock. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The West All-Stars making a switch here. McDaniel's checked in.
Xavier McDaniel.
Here are the East All-Stars. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Ainge. Worthy with the rebound.
I don't think you can ask for a better look, just not the result they were looking for.
McGuire, no good. Jordan down low. That one goes. Count it. Jordan's got 49 points in the game. Oh, and they need a basket in the worst way.
I think they're forcing things right now, and it's why their offense looks so pedestrian.
McGuire passes to McDaniel. 6 on the shot clock. And Ewing with the block. And he's able to get it back. Donaldson. And nothing has fallen for him right now. Ainge against Aguirre. A nice shot by Ewing.
And with Patrick Ewing leading the way, the New York Knicks finally competitive again. The big man has quickly found a rapport with rookie point guard Mark Jackson. They are a team on the rise. Book that.
Worthy the pass to Aguirre. And Ewing sends it back. Jordan outside. On the wing, Ainge. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Jordan's got assist number 11 for him here tonight.
And after the Central Division, the Midwest has been the second most competitive division. Those teams are sitting at 10 games over 500. Putting his height to great use there, filling out the situation and then hitting from mid-range.
Feeds it to McHale. The East All-Stars check on 2 more.
This is the 4th All-Star game for the Celtics, Kevin McHale. Kids at home who want to learn how to score in the post, just put the isolated camera on Kevin McHale, please. Moves on top of moves in the paint. That's really just too easy for Worthy. The defense can't give him that deep interior positioning like that.
Kevin McHale with the masterclass on the low block. And Clark in the Midwest, those Rockets are really making a push.
And they're doing it behind Hakeem Olajuwon. To me, he's the best center in the NBA. They certainly got a chance to give the Lakers a run for their money.
Oh, yeah.
Great shooters rarely miss open looks like that.
And Ewing has got the ball here for the East All-Stars. So far in the fourth quarter, they belong just 6 points.
Enjoying this big lead, and right now they look unstoppable on offense.
Outside, Aguirre. There's the pass to Worthy. Offensive rebound. Great positioning on the putback.
And the Mavericks' Mark Aguirre actually got married last night. How about that? A big weekend for the DePaul product.
And stolen by Worthy. Cheeks against Drexler. Down low. Here's Aguirre. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact. And he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Danny Ainge.
You know, even with the defense right in his path, Aguirre stayed strong and earned himself a trip to the line.
Mark Aguirre, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Aguirre.
And Commissioner David Stern in the house tonight. Since taking over 4 years ago, he's done a remarkable job helping guide this league to new unprecedented heights.
Exactly. Doherty's checked in for the East. Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for the West. And so Aguirre nails them both. One thing the league has done since Commissioner Stern has taken over, Clark, is really marketing the league around its stars. And I like that type of strategy.
I agree with you, Kevin, wholeheartedly. And what better time to highlight those great stars than tonight? Amazing talent, compelling personalities. The league is certainly on a great trajectory.
It absolutely is. Here's McDaniel. The West again cannot hit. Here's Cheeks. Jordan the pass to McHale. Good, and the assist goes to Jordan. McHale's got 6 here in this quarter.
Yeah, you know, the way McHale is built, long arms, he's kind of got coat hanger shoulders, chest sticking out. I mean, it's very hard, difficult, almost impossible for any defender to bother his shot.
Pass to Donaldson. Some nice passing here by the West. Shot clock at 3. Fades away. Goes back up with the clock winding down. That shot off. Some solid defense from Doherty. Here's Ainge. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And, you know, their lead just continues to grow, and it's not just because of their offense. They're getting it done in both ends.
Johnson, he's checked in for the West.
At the line for your East, Danny Ainge. At the line for 1.
That free throw good from Ainge.
Well, you got to love the raw tenacity Danny Ainge brings to this game. I mean, this guy works so hard to make an impact and just refuses to let other players push him around. He's a great competitor.
Back to Johnson. The feed to Drexler. And finished off by Drexler.
Dunking, no problem for him.
A high riser for sure. Cheeks with it.
East All-Stars foul. Brad Doherty. Second personal foul. First team foul.
And the West All-Stars have possession. Drexler left side. Here's Donaldson to the right side. Drexler scanning the floor. Johnson finds Drexler. Outside, Aguirre. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And it's blocked by Jordan.
Boy, much respect for the defensive Jordan. I mean, he gives his all on this end of the floor. I mean, fantastic at getting his hands up to block shots.
Here's Drexler. Here's Donaldson. Count it, good. And in his 8th season in the NBA, James Donaldson making Clark his first All-Star appearance.
And you know, Kevin, before his NBA career, he actually played his first professional season in Italy. So he's taken the path less traveled for sure.
He said, arrivederci to Italy to come to the NBA.
Yes, he did. It's been a barrage of threes here in this last quarter, pouring it on from deep.
Johnson, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Johnson's got 10 points here in the second half. Looking to keep it rolling.
Stay on the attack and keep playing the right way.
Inside. Doherty with the bucket.
And Doherty's so fundamentally sound as a pivot man for the Cavaliers. I mean, he's got excellent footwork, tremendous touch. He's a gifted passer. He's what you want in a center.
And Donaldson gets it to go.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
Here's Jordan. The East All-Stars tack on 2 more.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Johnson, the pass to Donaldson. That one falls coming off Johnson's feet.
Boy, you've got to appreciate the passing there. Results in a great look.
Here's Ainge. And another 3 from the East.
The number of the second half, 3. They are drilling shots.
Outside, Aguirre. Back to Johnson. Pass to Drexler. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by the East. 1:05 left in the game. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
One of the things that catches my eye about Brad Doherty is his ability to be a ball mover at the center position. He doesn't just look to score. He's a 7-footer that can dish it as well as any big man that's played in the league.
That one falls for Doherty. Ewing's checked in for Kevin McHale. English, he's checked in for the West. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the West All-Stars. The offensive rebound. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Ewing.
It's on Patrick Ewing.
Personal foul.
And the first one falls.
Second team foul. Shooting for the West, James Donaldson. Taking 2 shots.
Both shots good from the stripe. There's 48 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Danny Ainge on the wing. Takes a 3. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
Not coasting to victory. They're running through the tape. Run through that finish line.
Passes it to Aguirre. Second shot opportunity. Good D by Jordan.
Rough quarter for him. Just hasn't been able to connect.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Good, and it's Ewing with the assist that time. Jordan's got 59 points.
Tell you what, he's going to have a lot more chances to knock down shots if he continues to shoot like that from the 3-point line.
Johnson. The shot, no good. Some solid defense from Doherty. Shoots it. Yep, it's good.
An elite score, demonstrating once again how fast he can fill it up.
And the Eastern All-Stars delivered. The favorites coming in. Clark, they did not disappoint.
Yeah, you looked at that team on paper and you saw they were the stronger team and should have been favored. But you still got to go out and prove it. And they did exactly that.
And so much scoring in that lineup for the East.
Yeah, we missed one. The 9 rebounds. But yeah, this is going to conclude part 1 of this stream. Jordan Challenge NBA 2K23. In a couple of days, I'll do part 2. But yeah, thank you for watching. This is Tiffany. Tiffany got the games. See y'all in a couple of days.
I'm really this time.